Good morning, Super Nintendos. Welcome to the Nintendo Voice Chat live Nintendo Direct watch party and post-show Happy Direct Day. I'm your host, Logan Plant, joined this morning by Jada Griffin.
What's up, Logan? What's up, Super Nintendos? We're up early, so you gotta be up early with us.
Seth Macy.
Let's get some Nintendo.
And I swear he's here for every 6 a.m. live reaction. Nick Ramone. Hey, Nick.
I'm the only one they could find. No, I'm pumped, guys. I'm ready to go.
Let's go.
And this is going to be the longest Nintendo Direct that's not for a console reveal in Nintendo Direct history. It's 60 minutes about Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2 games. Also, we're on the eve of Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary, so surely that's going to be something that plays into this. We're seeing Old Spice deodorant leak Super Mario. Seth, what do you want to see most from today?
What do I want to see the most from today? Metroid Prime 4 release date, Donkey Kong Country swinging onto Nintendo Switch Online after this presentation. And what I'm pretty much expecting is 35 minutes of games and 25 minutes about the new Mario movie. That's my prediction.
Nick, just going to show the whole first act of the Mario movie?
Show the whole
thing. Yeah. Nick, what do you want to see?
Two things. First up, since it's Mario's 40th anniversary, I'm sure we're going to get a look at the Mario movie, but I know we just got Brothership not that long ago, but Paper Mario Thousand Year Door was received pretty well in its remaster, so I'm hoping for a genuine, honest-to-goodness, real Paper Mario RPG. Second, this was a little bit out of left field, but I have this big brain. I saw the Drakengard soundtrack drop on Steam. Suddenly, it just shadow dropped like this week, which makes me think that there might be a remastered trilogy on the horizon, and I couldn't think of a better way of replaying the original Drakengard 2 and 3 on Nintendo Switch 2, so fingers crossed.
Nice, I like that call. How about you, Jada?
Ooh, safety pick. We know Hades 2 is supposed to drop this year, at the end of 2025, so I'm hoping that shows up because I'm a huge Hades fan, so Supergiant, don't let me down. And I'd like to see maybe a new Fire Emblem reveal. Like, it's been a little while since Engage, so I think we're about due for the next sequel to that.
Yeah, that's in my big predictions also. I think that we're definitely going to see something from Intelligent Systems, whether that's Paper Mario or Fire Emblem. I think it's going to be a tease of a new Fire Emblem for next year. For me, today's all about Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. It is time. It is 8 years later. It's time for a release date for that game. I think it shows up. I think it's our biggest trailer yet for Prime 4, and I think it's coming out in December. I think it'll be the big final game of 2025 for Nintendo. We've got Kirby Air Riders on November 20th. I think Prime 4 is still going to hit this year. Seth, what do you want to see from Prime 4 that we haven't seen yet?
I just want to see more of Prime 4. I want to obviously see a release date, but yeah, like what features have they not showed us? What sort of thing that's gonna like leave our jaws on the floor? Not literally, because that'd be messed up. I just want to see some fan service, you know, like, oh my god, it's Ridley or whatever, just like something that makes everyone lose their minds, and then follow it up with the shadow drop of the Prime Trilogy remastered.
That would be dope.
That'd be really nice. Yeah, Prime 2, Prime 3, not on Switch yet. That'd be really nice to see. All right, we're just about a minute and a half out from the 60-minute Nintendo Direct. Any last-minute predictions anyone wants to throw out there?
Path of Radiance coming to Nintendo Switch Online.
That's a good call, and I really hope that. I'd be happy if that's the only Fire Emblem news we get today. I'd be ecstatic for that.
I mean, that's a pretty darn good Fire Emblem, if I do say so myself. It's a very good Fire Emblem.
I'm gonna predict no Silk Song news.
No Silk Song.
No Silk Song. Finally, we don't have to talk about that.
Everything's falling apart.
Uh-oh.
We're getting some 7 remake news. We're getting some 7 remake news.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's got to get a release date.
That's getting released.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna tease a Rebirth. Like,
I don't know.
Hey, that's coming as well.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be pretty dope.
Yeah, the initial announcement kind of said like the trilogy is coming to Switch. They kind of hinted that they're gonna bring them eventually, but that would be a big undertaking for Switch 2 to run Rebirth. I'd like to see that.
I agree.
We're gonna get Crisis Core Reunion.
Yeah, that's a very good call. Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be like Star Wars
1, so
yeah. I think we're gonna get a
Star
Switch
Wars
2
out
upgrade. Yeah.
Like Star Wars Outlaws and Cyberpunk, I think it'd be a great showcase of the Switch 2 hardware.
Yep.
10 seconds to go until the 60-minute
Oh
Nintendo
my
Direct.
god!
We're gonna stay and live react to the whole thing with you right here, and then stick around after the show for our live Nintendo voice chat post-show. Enjoy the Nintendo Direct. Here we go.
Alarmo 2 coming, baby.
Let's go. Ooh, mature.
Just open with Metroid. Get it out of the way. That's what I'm here for. I said before, I'm not going to do the post show if there's no Metroid.
I just want a title card. Just give me a release date. I don't need to see any more.
Metroid Prime 5 title card releasing in 3032 or 2032, whatever.
30.
Yeah, it's 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's building the sign.
Sign builder confirmed. Okay, out of the gate. Let's go. Let's go. Mario Maker, come on. Oh, dude.
That art is
This
so cool.
concept art is nuts.
Yep, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Starting off strong, just showing us the history of Super Mario. Look at that guy.
Great Mario.
I kind of expected them to end with this. I didn't think they were going to open with all the Mario stuff.
They just,
Dude.
Hey, what's up? I know that guy.
I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. We'll start today's Nintendo Direct with the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. Tomorrow, September 13th, marks 40 years since the launch of Super Mario Bros. In Japan. We got here because so many people have played. Thank you all very much. The Mario games have been supported by evolutions in digital technology and gaming consoles. Additionally, Mario has taken on many different designs in the artwork. At the Nintendo Museum, which opened in Kyoto last year, we've created an art gallery that displays character illustrations drawn during the development of different games.
I want to go.
There are
Yeah, me
also
too. That's
illustrations
cool.
and pixel art from the Mario series. Also, from now through next September, the ticket for admission will change to the design shown here. And starting this December, we're planning a 40th anniversary.
First announcement of the Direct, a
display.
limited edition ticket for the
You'll
Nintendo
still need a
Museum.
reservation to enter the museum, but we hope those visiting will check it out. On top of that, earlier in May, following Japan and Hollywood, we opened the third Super Nintendo World theme park at Universal Epic Universe in Orlando, Florida. We hope you can experience the world of Super Mario in real life. Next is more
gonna be
news about
horrifying,
Kyoto. We'll be supporting the Kyoto Marathon, which will take place next February. Since its inception in 1985, the Super Mario series has been running for 40 years, thanks to everyone's support. But this time, Mario himself will be cheering on the runners. This is the race bib that the runners will wear, which has the Nintendo logo on it. We'll be supporting in other ways as well.
All right.
If you're interested in marathons, why not take the opportunity to run through Kyoto? Also,
Never
coming
change,
next
Nintendo.
spring,
Never change.
please take a look at this.
Movie.
Yep.
Yep.
Monty Mole.
Is that Monty Mole wearing a hat? Yeah, he
Is
is.
it a Cappy?
Oh.
Cheap, cheap.
Where are we going?
Yep.
Speed.
Old Spice
Yeah, like the
confirmed,
Old
baby. We're
Spice.
all gonna smell great.
Rosalina.
Yeah,
Booyah, baby.
Luma!
Uma.
this is not the Galaxy announcement that I wanted, but this is the Galaxy announcement that we got. So.
The name of the new movie that Nintendo and Illumination are producing together is the Super Mario Galaxy Movie. What kinds of adventures do you
okay.
think
April
Mario and his friends
2026.
will have in space? This movie will be the main event of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary.
No!
Let's also hear some remarks from the movie's co-producer, Chris-san, from Illumination. Chris-san,
Thank you, Miyamoto-san. As we celebrate Mario's 40th anniversary, it's an opportunity to reflect on the 4 decades of creativity, imagination, and adventure that Mario has brought to life for fans across generations and around the world. From its groundbreaking world building to its iconic characters and unforgettable music, the Super Mario Brothers have left a lasting impact.
He's
on
got
the
a
very
Bowser
fabric
amiibo sitting at a piano behind him.
It's very
all of us
classic.
Oh yeah.
feel so fortunate to
Very
continue
clever.
our collaboration with Nintendo as we expand the life of Mario in movies. And while the Super Mario Galaxy games are the core inspiration for our story, this next
Okay.
film holds surprises for fans of every Mario era. Our directors, Michael Jelinek and Aaron Horvath, along with the extraordinary team of artists at our studio in Paris, are very busy working to deliver a film that aspires to earn its place in the history we're here to celebrate. Brian Tyler is also returning to compose a score that blends together musical themes from Mario's incredible game heritage. And we're also thrilled
Koji Kondo's
to
too
welcome
busy, I
back
guess.
Chris Pratt as Mario.
Oh, we're doing this again?
Yep.
Anya
It's
Taylor-Joy
not as effective this
as
time because
Princess
we're
No,
not
it's
all.
the same names.
Charlie
It's just
Day
complete
as
disbelief.
Luigi,
I'm expecting
Jack
one new
Black
character.
as
Yeah, there's
Bowser,
got it. Rosalina.
Keegan Michael Key
Or
as
Luma,
Toad,
because they showed Luma.
and
Yes.
Kevin
Oh,
Michael
yeah.
Richardson as Kamek. And as we continue to make progress on the Super Mario Galaxy movie,
No Rosalina?
we look
Okay.
forward to sharing more with you in the future. And until then, thank you, and back to you, Miyamoto-san.
thank you, Chris-san. I'm also involved in the production every day, and I'm enjoying it. It's a movie worthy of the 40th anniversary. Please wait a little
Miyamoto's got
longer
kind of
for
a
its
mullet
release.
going. I respect that.
While you're waiting, I have something I'd like to show you. Please take a look at this.
All right, what you got, Miyamoto?
Be a video game, please. Okay.
Okay, a Switch game. Switch one.
Which one?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Galaxy
There it is.
2.
There it is.
Galaxy.
There it is.
Pack.
Okay.
Wait, what?
I mean,
Galaxy 2!
Hey! Finally!
About
Galaxy 3.
time.
No.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Combo pack.
How are they gonna sell this?
How are they not? I mean,
For-
No, I mean like physically, like
Oh.
together, $60.
Another limited 3-month window.
Yeah.
I know. I saw the 3D game for like $99 at
Yeah.
GameStore. I was like, I don't think that's how it works. They sold like several million of those. It's not a rare game.
Galaxy 2's got to have mouse controls for the Yoshi stuff on Switch 2. I think that should be a thing.
Yeah. Well, Joy-Con support still, so the gyroscope stuff.
Yeah.
Rosalina, there's my girl.
They're gonna sell it
Dude,
with a limited edition Wiimote that runs on Nintendo Switch.
Galaxy 2 is so good. It's so fun.
Confession: I've never played Galaxy 2.
Galaxy 2
Oh
is
my
so
goodness.
much
Well, that's
better
about to
than
change, Seth.
one. Yeah.
I know. Oh, I know.
It's like Galaxy 1 Pro mode.
Okay.
Yeah. It is like the B side to Galaxy, and it's like harder and crazier, and yeah.
It's the first time I've ever thought, oh, this is a big boy Mario game.
I hope
curious
they
what
sell
kind of,
Galaxy
like-
2 separate, because millions of people bought Galaxy 1 already.
I know.
3D All Stars. It's kind of lame if they.
It's a weird choice to do a double pack.
Yeah.
Well, yes, millions of people already bought Galaxy.
But there's millions of people who didn't have a Switch, too.
Well, there's also millions of people who will buy it again, and I am one
Yes.
of those millions.
Oh, for
because
sure.
How many times have I bought every Super Mario game?
I'm curious if it'll perform better on Switch 2 than the Mario 3.
Yep, there it is.
It's
Oh,
October
okay.
2nd, 2025. That's
All right, 3
really
weeks
soon.
away.
Into
Yeah,
that.
there you go. Digital versions available individually.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
Okay.
Oh, now we're talking.
nice.
Now we're talking.
Dang it.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Game
I've got to get that
shares a
Rosalina
numerous
amiibo.
titles.
Need it.
Super
Ugh.
Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2. Okay, I'll turn it over to the original director for Super Mario Galaxy, Koizumi-san.
Koizumi's here.
Hello, everyone. I'm
I
Yoshi.
told you
Koizumi.
we'd see him.
From here, I'll introduce the games that will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary.
Ooh.
First, the 2 games you just saw were developed
Yes,
around the
we're
idea
aware
of
of
what
that.
Mario's
Thank you.
adventures would be like in space. The planets have gravity, and seeing Mario not fall off of them while upside down.
Koizumi was
very
notably
impressive,
not credited on
even as a
Bonanza,
developer.
so people think he's doing something.
The second game
You
also
think he's
returns
cooking, huh?
15 years after its original release on Wii. In Rosalina's library, you can read a storybook. It's now in both games, and we've also added new pages. We hope you're looking forward
Hell
to
yeah,
that.
new pages.
Movie
confirmed,
spoilers?
baby.
Storybook pages.
Let's data mine those
In addition,
folks.
the
Come on,
storybook
Reddit, do your thing.
will be available as a real-life product.
Oh, that's awesome.
The new
Oh,
pages I mentioned
yeah,
that's
will
pretty
be
cool.
included.
That's really nice.
More details, including the release timing, will be
Oh,
available on
that's
the
gonna be
My
hard to
Nintendo
get.
Store website later today. So please check that out.
Oh,
Details
Super
today.
Mario Galaxy plus
details.
Super Mario Galaxy 2 will launch on Nintendo Switch, but you can play these games on Nintendo Switch too.
Come on, native 4K.
Many other Mario titles are also available on Nintendo Switch, so if there's one you haven't played yet, why not take the opportunity to try it? Okay, let's introduce some
Shout
other
out.
Mario games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
okay.
I hope the book comes to the like Nintendo stores.
More Mario stuff. Switch. This is Switch 2 game.
Ew.
Tennis. New Mario Tennis.
Nice.
Oh, okay, sure.
I had like somewhat was thinking we'd get a new sports one, but I wasn't sure which one we'd get.
On Nintendo Switch 2. Mario
So
Tennis
this is
Fever.
Mario Tennis Fever. So this is
Use
Camelot. We
top
haven't
spins.
seen
Got a
them
fever.
since, I
Slices.
think.
Dude, just give me a single-player
Gloves,
RPG
and other
mode in your
familiar
tennis game,
shots.
please, Camelot.
They tried in Aces. They
You
didn't
can
quite
also
nail it, but
slide
maybe
and
this
use
time.
other fancy footwork with new defensive maneuvers.
Tennis Aces was actually kind of underrated and
And-
awesome, so I'm excited for this.
Swing into action with new equipment called Fever Rackets. Keep a rally going to build up your fever gauge. Then unleash a fever shot. Freeze the court with the ice racket.
Yeah.
Summon mushrooms that shrink your opponents using.
Oh, is that new
the
Donkey
mini
Kong?
mushroom
It is.
racket.
Was it? I couldn't see his
Duplicate
face.
yourself.
Yeah, look at the. You can see it on the little banner in the background.
There are 30
There he is.
fever
Oh, yeah.
rackets,
There he
each
is.
with their own
Very cute.
abilities. Pair them with
Pauline's
38
there.
Still
playable
adult
characters,
Pauline. Give
the
me
most in
teenage
series
Pauline
history to
from
find
Bonanza.
your own strategy. Let's see the game modes being served up.
Luma is a character.
A talking flower provides riveting commentary.
Oh, that's
in
great.
tournament mode.
It's the flower.
Aim for the top by completing different objectives in the Trial Towers mode.
Nice.
Okay.
Play
Combat.
matches with unexpected rules
A
in
Waluigi pinball
mix-it-up
court.
mode.
Let's go.
That's pretty good.
Even some where you'll experience wonder effects.
Nice.
Oh.
Choose
So
between
smart.
Casual
That's
play
cool.
with customizable rules in Online Room, or go for glory in
Looks
ranked
pretty
matches.
fun.
You
An
can even
online
gently swing your
room.
Joy-Con
That's-
to controller like a racket for a more authentic
Oh.
experience.
Yeah, no one will
in
do
Wii Sports,
swing
welcome
mode.
back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Every grandma is going to be
Encountering
buying one of
monsters
those
on a
tennis
remote
rackets.
island, Mario and friends are transformed into babies, kicking off a series of unexpected
Baby
events in the
Waluigi.
game's
RPG!
Adventure mode. With their tennis skills gone, the babies will need to learn
Yes.
how to play. And defeat the monsters to return to normal.
There you go, Nick.
Mario
Got your
Tennis
wish.
Fever
Maybe not
launches
quite
on
an
Nintendo
RPG, but
Switch
more.
2
I
February
like the
12th.
idea of having an overworld.
That's
February
pretty dope.
12th.
February 12th. That looks great.
Was Mario Tennis Fever.
マリオテニスフィーバーです
All
It
right.
features familiar tennis gameplay, but unique to this latest.
There's never been
entry
Baby
are
Waluigi.
Fever
That's new.
shots, which change
As a
depending on
new
your
That's-
outfit.
character.
Probably the
There are
headline
plenty
out of
of
today's
other modes
direct.
as well, so
Yeah.
please look
Baby
forward to
Waluigi
it.
confirmed.
Next, please take a look at this.
Baby Waluigi for Smash.
More Mario?
Yeah, oh yeah, he's going to be announcing nothing but Mario games.
Oh, Wonder
Wonder.
Switch 2 edition?
It's
Or
going to
Wonder
Super Mario
DLC?
Wonder plus something something for Nintendo. Yep.
More
Hey, nice.
multiplayer mayhem is
called
coming
it.
to the Flower Kingdom in
I wonder if it's gonna have like
Super
new
Mario
content.
Brothers Wonder.
I would love it if it had
Nintendo
8
Switch 2
worlds
edition.
instead of, what was it, 6?
Plus meetup in Bella Bell Park.
Yep.
Bell Park. That is crazy.
Naming
A
convention
large
continues.
plaza has been discovered in
yeah.
the Flower Kingdom. Bella Bell Park. Here, you can enjoy a variety of attractions that let you team up with or work against friends and family. Let's go over some of the things you can do.
Hold on. I don't
Get
want.
Goblin.
I don't know if I want multiplayer.
Collect the
in
most
my
coins to win.
platformer.
Yeah, I want levels.
Collect
I'm-
coins
yeah.
as you make your way through the course. And don't miss your chance to get rich.
Whoever has the most lives at the end wins.
Use
like a party
items
mode
to
for
duke it
Wonder?
out.
Yeah.
Dodge
Okay.
attacks and try to survive.
They couldn't fit this in
Whoever's
Jamboree.
it at the end loses.
Run and hide and tag. If you're tagged, you're it.
This is going to be an $80 game, by the
And
way.
the other players get to transform.
It's
and
Nintendo
hide.
Land.
Oh yeah.
Totally.
I like
Work
this
together
idea.
to relay.
I don't know if
Pass the bob-omb to
Like,
each
I will
other
go back
so
to
it
Wonder
doesn't
for it, though.
explode
You know what I mean?
before you reach
Yes.
the goal.
Yeah.
for a meaningful amount of time. Like I'll obviously go back and play it, but I don't know if it's going to be a meaningful
Place
amount of
donut
time.
blocks while your
Yeah.
friends run
If my
across
kids
them.
were like still young and lived at home, this is like a game to play with your like 8-year-old, 12-year-old kids. I don't. Yeah, I'm
Jump
saying.
in
I think
time
it's going to
and
be
the
very
lift will
fun for
rise.
those people,
Get
for
in
families,
sync.
but
Then
not
1,
something I'm
2, 3,
super
jump.
excited about.
Just say there's like a couple levels
Plus,
for
there are
single
so
player.
many
please.
other attractions
Yeah.
to enjoy.
What's up,
Grab
King
your
Boo?
friends and family for multiplayer fun in Bella Bell Park. The Nintendo Switch 2 edition adds other new content as well.
What's up?
Look
The
forward to more
Koopalings.
on that in the future.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, they're okay.
In the
There are new
future,
levels.
okay.
Nice.
I'm in. I'm back in.
Okay.
Wonder,
Bella Bell
back,
Switch
baby.
2 edition.
We're so
Plus
back.
Meet up in Bella Bell Park.
That's what we want.
Launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
So what?
next
That's like
spring.
March or April then,
26?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So long.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder is getting a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. As its name implies, Meet Up in Bella Bell Park adds more multiplayer options to enjoy. It also adds other new content, so stay tuned for more details in the future. About these chatty characters,
Was it something I
I
said?
love those guys
the
right
talking
now.
flowers. We actually made them.
They really love them.
Oh, really?
Alarmo too.
Sometimes they'll talk on their own, just like that. These talking flowers can
Yep,
make
there it
everything
is.
a little more
Okay.
fun.
What if
They're
it talks
planned
to
for release
Alarmo?
next spring. Okay. Next
They've
is
announced
the
a
last
lot of, like,
game for the
physical
Super Mario
stuff
Brothers
today.
40th anniversary part of this
Last game.
presentation.
All right. For this presentation, what could that mean? Anything. All right.
Mario 40.
Oh, Yoshi!
A Yoshi game?
One day, on the island where Yoshi and his friends live. A talking book named Mr. E suddenly falls from the sky. It looks like the
Mr.
book has
E.
information
I want a
within
physical
its pages
edition
about
of Mr. E.
unusual creatures. But it
Yoshi's
can't
story's
actually
back?
See what's
Yeah.
written down.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's an
Yoshi
Amazing Daisy
jumps
there,
in
too.
To help investigate.
That's a Paper Mario pool.
First,
That
let's
is.
study this flower-like creature.
Is this going to be a platform? Okay, they're going into the level. I'm like, what are they doing here?
We found it right away.
Oh, the art
That is a
style's
great art
cool.
style.
It tastes kind of sweet. You can carry this
That's
creature
weird,
on your
Yoshi.
back. Touch flower buds with it, and they'll bloom.
Touch grass confirmed.
As you wander through
Oh,
the
I
book,
love this art
you'll
style.
make all sorts
Yeah,
of
this is great.
discoveries
Really
about
nice.
the creatures you find. And those discoveries will be written
So
down.
charming.
Hey, we found some dandelions.
Yoshi's Encyclopedia.
Touch them,
Is that what this is
and
going to be
they'll
called?
scatter in the air. Oh no!
Looks like the concept art
creature
from
is stuck.
Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like
Yoshi's
the dandelions
storybook.
can absorb nutrients.
This is the game that Altano's going to be like,
Oh,
oh my
they
god,
can
I
even
play this with
cause
my
rocks
daughter
to
every
crack.
morning before school. We have
Thanks
so
to
much
them,
fun.
we were able to break the rock.
Totally gonna be that.
Yep.
And you know what? All the power to him.
Oh, I'm into
Looks
it.
like there are
I'm
still
not saying
lots
like
of
it's a
unusual
negative thing. Like I
creatures
think it's
residing
cute
within
and
the book.
adorable and great.
Mm-hmm.
A page-turning adventure
I just hope
awaits.
the music's good. The music in the last Yoshi game, or like the last Yoshi's Island game, was atrocious. And it's
This first
Yoshi
track
and the
isn't bad.
Mysterious book launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next
Yoshi.
Wow,
year.
Nice.
spring
Look.
for Nintendo.
A new game
Cool, it's been a
starring
while since a
Yoshi is
Yoshi
on
game.
the way.
So that means if those are all like spring, we've got to be
The
getting
game
Metroid
takes
at the end of the
place
year
within a
then.
mysterious
It's gotta
book.
be.
Yeah.
You'll
Yeah.
make discoveries and encounter all sorts of
Nintendo's
things as you
continuing that
explore.
monthly release cadence
Please
that
stay
they've
tuned
established
for
since
future
Switch 2
updates.
launch.
Which is good.
Yeah.
That's all
Way a
for the
first
Super
year of a
Mario
console launch
Brothers
should be.
40th anniversary. In addition to the games coming in the future, the new movie releases next spring. We hope you enjoy all sorts of adventures with Mario. Okay, we'll now begin our usual Nintendo Direct. First, we'll introduce games launching on Nintendo Switch.
Okay, that's the end of the Mario stuff.
That was the first 20 minutes.
Time to
Yeah.
storm into Cryptica.
No big
The
3D Mario.
mesmerizing world of Cryptica awaits in this
Because we got
2D
DK, it's all right.
side-scrolling roguelike
It's okay.
adventure. Fight your way through this 80s anime-inspired realm solo or with a friend in couch co-op, where every battle is twice as chaotic and twice as thrilling.
Kinda cool.
Hone your swift swordplay against a variety of foes, uncover a wide array of unique melee and ranged weapons, and glide through ever-shifting biomes with graceful, acrobatic moves. With the
Co-op,
help of
Logan?
magical creatures called Storm Hearts, you'll
Yeah,
gain
let's do it.
permanent upgrades to boost your abilities and help you on your next run. In couch co-op mode, you can experiment with ability upgrades
Oh, it's just
by
couch
combining
co-op?
and sharing power-ups
Yep.
for different playstyles.
Maybe.
Storm Lancers launches exclusively on the
Oh,
Nintendo
okay.
Switch system
Oh, dang.
later today.
Looks kind of cool. I like the style of it.
The wilderness is
Yeah.
calling.
That's true.
Transform a wild island inspired by the
Dinkum?
Australian outback.
Dinkum.
Children
In this
yearn for the
charming
mine.
Ah,
survival life
Dinkum.
sim, there are plenty of ways to make this wilderness your home. Plant crops, catch fish, gather resources, and plenty more. But
It's not a Nintendo Direct without like 3 or 4 games that look like this.
Wild creatures may attack, so use your tools, weapons, and wits to
Another-
make it
a
out
treat.
Beating
in
up
one
kangaroos?
piece. As
Beating
you
up a
progress,
roo.
you can turn this rugged island into a bustling town.
Cool.
Visit shops, enjoy festivals, and talk with visitors.
What the
Some of them might even decide to live here. Plus, up to 4 friends can build and explore together in local or online co-op. Dinkum launches as a timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system November 5th. Pre-orders and a demo will be available later today on
I'm back.
Nintendo eShop.
Same.
Embark on a colorful adventure.
It's alright.
Save a mysterious planet in the platforming adventure Poptopia. Team up locally or online in this
definitely
multiplayer-only game. On this planet, color is key. Attack enemies
Okay, I
with the
think we're
same
all
color to
back.
defeat
Sorry, had some technical issues,
Each
but we're here.
adventurer can only fire 2 colors,
back.
so you'll need to swap between them
Oh,
during
we're looking
battle.
at some like
Timing is critical too.
Splatoon.
Work together.
Splatoon
Fire
type
colors
thing.
at the right time to overcome obstacles.
It's like Splatoon meets
You can
Puyo
also
Pop
use
Fever.
items like shields to block lasers, or drones to create platforms. Powerful
like a fun
bosses
co-op
can
one.
be found at the end of stages. Team up to take them down. Additionally, in party mode, up to 4 pals can
This is
take
like
on
so,
a variety of challenges
like,
together.
Shamelessly
A colorful
Splatoon.
co-op adventure awaits
Mm-hmm.
in Poptopia, launching on Nintendo Switch
Not-
this holiday.
A great name in my opinion.
Not a great name at all.
Oh, there's
It's Tomodachi
Life.
On this small
Welcome
island
to my
floating in the
beach.
sea are Mii characters, each living their own carefree lives.
When is the game coming out?
Let's take a look at what's happening in the Tomodachi Life
I
Living
love
the
it.
Dream game.
I'm so excited for this.
I went back and visited like my
You're
old
in charge
island.
of
It
this
was
island.
hilarious.
You can create Mii characters of anyone you'd like
The
living
Mii
here.
characters have a little more personality.
Based
Yeah.
on a friend,
More detail.
Okay.
The
family member,
Miitopia Mii Maker, which was
or
way
even
more in
yourself.
and yeah, this was made
Once
for
you've
that.
chosen their
It looks like
personality,
time can take its
and
toll
voice.
pretty effectively on these Miis.
your Mii is good to go.
I can't wait to start living here.
to my house.
The Mii characters you create will enjoy their island life however they see fit.
So good.
Dude, that Mii just farted on the beach.
Wonder what's up.
Again?
I'm so hungry.
Oh no, I just
Food
want a
for thought.
hamburger.
Yum.
Dude, love
Enjoy.
high-res PNGs of food in games.
Cabbage, yeah.
That's a Sakurai special right there.
Looks like they
Yeah.
hit the spot. This Mii looks bored all by their lonesome.
Oh goodness gracious.
Someone needs a pick-me-up.
Oh, this is way more in depth than the 3DS one.
Mhm.
Struggle with a Grumpy.
They really hit it off.
Oh, they have
all
friendships
thanks
and
to this
stuff.
meetup.
That's interesting.
This is just a small slice of the
Oh, I don't
life
like
here on the
that.
island. Stay tuned for more information in the future.
Ah.
Mii
We
News
interrupt
Network.
to bring you some breaking
We
news.
interrupt to bring you
This just
breaking
in.
news.
Following previous reports of a 2026 release date, we can now confirm that Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, launches next spring. More on this story. as
Another
it
spring
develops.
release. Jeez.
Not a lot of dates today.
There was breaking news in that trailer. Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, will launch next spring.
Oh my gosh.
A tree of Koizumis?
Please wait a little longer for this new dream life.
That was
Next
so
up are
great.
games heading to Nintendo Switch 2.
Alright, here we go.
That's it for Switch 1. That was pretty
short.
short.
Nintendo Switch.
Also,
Okay.
Okay.
Got the dual
Dash,
releases here.
slash, and clash in these games. Get over here and choose your fighter in this
Mortal Kombat collection, yeah.
collection of Mortal Kombat classics. This compilation features multiple classic games from the 90s and early 2000s.
The sole
including
reason I bought a
arcade,
Sega
console,
Genesis
and handheld
was for the
versions.
blood code.
Friendship
the red
matters.
Yeah, is the
So
green
play
blood
with
black
pals
back in
locally,
this?
Or take the in-game tournament
It was
global with
Sweat
added
on the
support
Super
from
Nintendo.
Oh yeah,
versions.
sweat.
Yeah.
Want a break from combat? Dive into an interactive documentary that includes concept art, archival footage, and exclusive
check this out.
interviews
This looks
with
cool.
the
It's so
original
dope.
creators.
Mhm.
Prepare
I've
to
not
test
dove
your
in.
might
I
when Mortal
think Digital
Kombat
Eclipse did
Legacy
this,
Collection
or
Yes.
launches
Okay,
digitally
yeah,
on
then
Nintendo
yeah,
Switch
would have
2 and
bunch of cool
Nintendo Switch
history
October
stuff in it.
30th, and physically December
They do such a
12th.
good job with those.
Yes, they do.
Experience
Oh, here
the
we go.
first game in the
Yay!
Final
There's the
Fantasy
remake
VII
prediction.
Remake trilogy.
November.
Step into the role of Cloud Strife,
That sounds right.
former member of Shinra's elite soldier
What is
unit.
that
Played this
text
attack
on
slash
screen?
runs awesome.
While
Yeah,
he's
I was like, that
working
was
as
not a
mercenary,
Final Fantasy
the
font.
legendary hero Sephiroth, who supposedly died on a past mission.
The font is such a choice.
The fate of the planet is now in your hands. Final
We might get this
Fantasy
end of the
VII
month.
Remake Intergrade launches on the Nintendo Switch 2
January.
Wow,
system,
January.
January 22nd.
Pre-orders begin today.
Save the world.
I'm
from
probably gonna
malicious
play through that
machines
on
in this action
Switch, too.
roguelite adventure.
Good game.
Battle foes to rescue robot
Have you played it
allies.
before, Seth?
Collect
I started. I've
resources,
gotten
and
pretty
create a
far on
place for
PlayStation, but I
others to
keep
call
falling
home.
off. I played the most
Customize
of
your
that
weapon
game on
classes
actually on
and
PlayStation
unlock
Portal.
Powerful abilities.
So I think
You can
that
also
it
catch
lends itself
fish,
really well to
harvest
just
crops,
like a handheld
and
experience.
craft items between
Yeah.
missions. Online, you can team up with friends in co-op or via game share. Mouse
feel like
controls
this
are
one's been
also
out on
supported
PC.
Nintendo Switch 2.
This linked game.
Linked,
I've heard
Batman
decent things
Spark
about it.
launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, it's done by
later
Dreamhaven.
today.
This one's been out for a minute, but I've heard good things about it.
There we go.
Ah,
Finally, time to dive back in.
Oh my goodness.
IGN's Game of the Year 2020.
Get ready for this to be my entire personality for the rest of the year. And probably next.
It would seem that you are finally prepared.
Coming to early access.
Nah, we get the 1.0, baby.
And war has come to Mount Olympus.
I'm not ready for everyone to be super horny again about Hades characters. That was awkward and uncomfortable last time.
I mean, that's just Greek mythology, Seth. Everybody has always been.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Look, I'm looking at Delorier's book of Greek myths right now, so you don't have to tell me.
Strike our
About Greek
enemy in the
mythology.
heart of the underworld.
So excited. I played like 30 minutes of this in early access when it first dropped, and I was like, okay, I'm putting this on ice until 1.0. It's
I
already
think-
good.
Yeah, I think I put like 10, 20 hours into it in the early access, and I was like, okay, I'm sold.
Headmistress.
Also, this animation
do
is,
both.
they've definitely upped the production value.
So good. Hades, absolutely one of those games that lives up to the hype.
Yep.
The only game I've ever reviewed for IGN, Hades 1.
Oh, whoa, really?
Oh, wow.
Hades 2. Play as the princess of
Oh,
the
that
underworld.
music.
Take
Goosebumps.
on the sinister titan of time.
I've got a prediction in Nick's future. You're going to get a slack from Tom Marks or Dan Stapleton.
The Moonstone Axe, the Witch's Staff, and more. Cast a binding circle to ensnare
I never
your
beat the
enemies
original.
and gain the
It's a
upper hand.
piece of like my history that I
Along the
find
way,
shameful.
the
Maybe I'll
gods
go
of
back and do
Olympus
that.
will grant you new skills and abilities.
I have a
Mix and
feeling
match
this will be
to find the
available
most
much
powerful
sooner
combinations.
than we think.
Each time you set
It's gotta be
out,
before
you'll
end of
be
the year.
faced with different choices.
Could this be our first shadow drop?
You keep growing stronger and
Or
unlocking
second?
new
We have the other
upgrades.
ones, the Time Lancers.
Discover new secrets and unravel the
Oh, this
story.
Killa?
On Nintendo
Scylla?
Switch 2, experience the action in up to 120 frames per second in TV
Oh,
mode.
dude.
Hades 2
Nice.
launches
Handheld
first for
60,
consoles
1080
on Nintendo
Aw.
Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch
Physical
September 25th.
Physically
version.
Five. That's like 2 weeks.
New amiibo figures
Oh, yeah.
right in.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Kirby Air Riders
Logan.
amiibo.
Checkbooks
The
out,
Kirby Air
folks.
Riders game is
$60
coming soon,
amiibo
and
are
2
coming.
new
I
amiibo
cannot
are
wait for
also
Air
on the
Riders.
way.
Oh, I like
Those
that.
Those are.
Tap
Oh, they're
them
like
to summon
Warp Star
figure
base.
players
Oh, they're
you can
huge.
train.
That does look huge.
That is a $60 amiibo right
That
there.
banana Waddle Dee is pretty
Your
good.
figure
And amiibo
players
just
will
live
level
on
up
like the
as they
third
compete.
console
And the
generation running.
machine's
Just don't
proficiency
stop.
level will also increase.
Who
Toys to
knows
life.
why, other than they
Smash
always
Plus,
sell.
with the amiibo,
I mean, it's smart.
you can swap riders.
That, whoa,
Just like in the
cool!
game.
Yeah,
You can
that's-
choose your
that's
rider and
fantastic.
machine.
Oh my god,
Also
Kirby
transferred
Skylanders
over.
confirmed.
Yeah.
Basically.
These 2 new amiibo
Toys to
will
life,
be
man.
available November
That is,
20th.
okay.
Those are gonna be
Same day
$40
as the game's
each.
launch.
No, they're not.
Be
They're
on the
60. I was
lookout for
joking.
even
They're
more
gonna be
Kirby Air
$60.
Riders amiibo
More
updates
coming?
in the future.
Oh yeah, they gotta put out all the
A
vehicles.
second Kirby Air Riders Direct.
Oh, I thought they were gonna say
Hosted by
Sakurai
Mr.
amiibo.
Mr. Sakurai is also on the way.
Second Sakurai Direct.
Here comes 45 more minutes of
him just
Kirby Air
being
Riders.
Breaking. The physics of.
Oh, wait, whoa!
Imprisonment?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Age of Imprisonment.
feeling
Age
January.
of Calamity's pretty
After
fun.
Traveling back in
Yeah,
time,
I love Age of Calamity
Princess
so much.
Zelda
I'm
meets
feeling
the
January
first
for this
king
too.
of Hyrule, Rauru, and the queen, Sonia. She joins them to take on Demon
This is
King
Koei
Ganondorf.
Tecmo,
in a
and they did
conflict that will
Dynasty
come to be
Warriors
known
9
as
this year in
the
January,
Imprisoning
like
War.
tail end of
Yeah.
January. So I'm
Take
predicting the
on
same for
hordes
this
of
one.
enemies as you fight alongside your allies.
I'm just excited for it to run at a stable frame rate, hopefully.
Like this brave Korok.
No way.
Oh,
Get familiar with your allies'
Whoa.
abilities so you know
That's
which
the
character
highlight.
to swap to in any situation. Zonai devices can
Suddenly
bring
I'm
water,
interested. The Korok,
and other
this
effects
isn't my
exactly
style of
that.
game, but that
Make strategic use of them to counter your
Zonai
enemies
devices
and
as weapons
alter the
is like
flow of
super
battle.
silly and very warriors.
Pair up with nearby allies to unleash
I love the
mighty
high five
sync strikes.
mechanics. That's how
love
it is with me and my
dual
boys. High
strike.
five.
Sync strikes can deal high damage or have a variety of other effects. Invite a friend
wonder
to
if
fight
the-
alongside you in split-screen
split screen.
co-op.
Nice.
Oh wow.
The ancient
Nintendo
hero will
Game
be in
Share.
this, because
You can
Link
play
technically
together on
shouldn't be
two
in
separate
this. So I
systems.
wonder if
Yeah.
we
Nice,
One
okay.
player has the
Good.
game.
Share game share, love it.
Uncover ancient truths that were only glimpsed in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Ooh, a
Will it
Gleehawk.
be canon?
They're saying over and over it's canon. I don't know if I believe them.
Oh, dude, they just teased the ancient hero right there, right?
Yeah, that
Nintendo
was
Switch
sick.
2,
Whoa!
November 6th.
There we go.
Oh,
Pre-orders
wow.
begin
That's way
later
sooner.
today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
All right, I'm back in. If it's canon, I'm in.
Korok, grab me, man.
Right. That's
What
enough
is
for one
this?
day. Time for me to head back to the castle. And remember,
Some type of RPG.
not a word about
God,
this
that looks
place
like Wind
to
Waker or something.
I
anyone.
know.
First.
For a second, my
Man, that
heart
was-
like
There's
skipped
more
a
to the
beat.
world than
Yeah,
this
that was-
island.
Strong
And
East
we're
energy.
going to prove it. Okay.
Mm.
Golden Sun.
1, 2, 3.
What could it be? No, seriously, what?
Is this
What is it?
Dragon Quest? It's Dragon Quest 7. Oh my god!
Wow.
They just remastered this on 3DS. What the heck? I guess not just.
That was like 12 years ago at this point. That was a long time ago.
Whoa, I dig the art style on it.
And it's also, yeah, the
Not
3DS one
HD.
is like the rarest and most expensive one.
Yeah, it's like
Dude.
150
It all
bucks.
began
Yeah, I know. I
with
sold
a
it
spark
for
of
like 100.
curiosity. Guided by a mysterious tablet, a group of
I
young
did not
heroes
expect
embark
this.
on a
This is
journey
freaking
to
great.
reclaim a lost world. As they venture into
like
the
130
unknown,
hours.
they'll encounter
Yeah, this is a
mighty foes
gigantic
and a myriad
game.
of twists and trials.
But it looks like they're
What
overhauling
awaits
it
them
quite a bit.
Beyond it all.
I saw like an overworld strike mechanic.
Yeah. Ah.
The cinematics look like the Dragon Quest movie.
Yeah, the Netflix one.
Yeah. I already don't have enough time to play all of these RPGs. I can't do it again.
Dragon
No,
Quest
no.
7
Reimagined.
I like that.
A new read
That's the
for our games.
Look out, world.
February.
February 5th.
Oh hell
Dragon
yeah.
Quest, man.
Great announcement.
That was Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined.
They've been really on a tear
We
the
hope you're
looking
looking
like
forward
year
to
or
the
two.
journey ahead in this
1 and 2
Yeah.
hasn't even come out yet, and they're already.
Yeah.
Now, we'd like to announce two things.
Okay.
First, here's some news about the Nintendo Today smart device app. The app continues
had it
to
open this
deliver
whole
all
time.
sorts of information about Nintendo games and characters on a daily basis. And we're adding a new Kirby theme.
You heard it here
Also
first,
delivering
folks.
information regularly about Kirby Air Riders leading up to the game's release.
The Smash
Please
Dojo's
check
back.
Secondly,
Yeah.
we have news about Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack.
Ooh.
All right, here we
Please
go.
take a look at this.
DS games.
Oh, dude, that would be sick.
Don't do that to me, Jada.
World Ends With You. Is this World Ends With You?
Yep, World Ends with you.
Coming to Nintendo Classics. Virtual.
What?
You'll be able
Even?
to enjoy a
What?
collection
This is
of
like-
Virtual
this is
Boy
like an
games
April
in
Fool's joke that we would have done.
3D while playing on Nintendo
No
Switch
way.
2 and Nintendo Switch.
Why?
In order to play,
I love it.
I mean, I love it. Yeah.
This recreates the form of the original.
Wait,
Virtual
what?
Boy
It's an
hardware
accessible
by
what?
inserting a console to
All right,
play.
I'm buying this. Day one.
Oh my God! Why are they? Oh no! Why are they doing this? Why are they doing this to me specifically? Who has to own this?
Play Mario.
Oh my God! All right, I am slacking Dan and Tom right now. And be like, I want to review this thing.
That is
Telero
insane.
Boxer.
Holy
Telero
crap!
Boxer? Oh
14
man.
classic games shown here are planned to be released over
Wait, they
time.
actually, I was gonna make an
Library.
I was gonna make an Innsmouth no not so joke, and they actually are bringing Innsmouth no not so in there. The
Wow.
rarest Virtual Boy game.
Play Virtual Boy. Nintendo classics will be available in the future.
Wow.
God.
Cardboard
Dude,
model
that
of
is
the accessory
the
will also be available.
Cardboard Labo is back.
We hope you're looking forward to Virtual Boy, Nintendo Classics.
I never was
Okay,
before, but now I
let's see
am.
some more headlines.
Nintendo
Dude, that
revisionist
is-
I've never played
history.
the Virtual Boy games because they're so inaccessible. I've never
They
played
are.
the game.
Crimson
Super cool.
Butterfly soars
The Wario
again.
game's very good.
I played Virtual
Minakami
Boy
Village,
at
a
Walmart, the
place
display,
set
like
to have
one
vanished
time,
from
and
the
I was like,
map.
this is not for me, and I never played it again. But now I'm
When
going to be
twin sisters,
the
Mio and
premier
Mario,
Virtual
find
Boy
themselves
expert
lost and
on
wander
Nintendo
into the
Voice Chat.
village. They encounter the
That is so
unthinkable.
cool. I never thought they would do that.
No, that. But at the same time, it's
victims
such a
of a
Nintendo
past
move.
Tragedy.
Yeah.
It's and it's one of those things where it's like, is the game quality going to be amazing enough today's
Neo
standards?
must
Probably
use the
no.
camera
But
obscura,
from a game
device that can
preservation
pacify the
like
unsettled
standpoint,
ghosts and
fantastic.
find a way
Like
Yeah.
home.
of it.
But as she delves
Like it's all about the
deeper
game
into the
preservation for me.
mystery,
Don't let go of my hand.
Mayu's sanity
Who's getting the
slips
Virtual
away.
Boy? Who's buying the physical?
Oh, I'm
version?
100%. The second,
100%.
Yeah.
and I know it's going to be like $149.
Where
I need to see
will the
price
crimson
before I decide
butterfly lead
other.
them?
No, you don't, Jada.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be like
Frame
70 bucks.
2,
You think
Crimson
so?
Butterfly remake
Because it's just a
launches on the
glorified
Nintendo Switch 2
Labo,
system
right?
early next year.
That is,
Card-
you know what I'm?
there's-
Oh,
there's a
Jada, you know what we should do? We'll just 3D print our own.
Nintendo Switch
There we go.
2 editions of these games.
Sorry to that Fatal Frame game. I didn't look at a second of that. I was still thinking.
Yeah, I'm
the
sorry,
Nintendo
Fatal
Switch
Frame
2
for
edition
fans.
of
I'm
One
still
Piece
like
Pirate
high on the
Warriors
ridiculousness
4.
of the Virtual Boy
Face
coming
off
to
against
Nintendo
more
Switch
on-screen
Online and
enemies
plus
than
expansion
ever
pass.
before, as you aim to become King of the Pirates. Enjoy camera play and more in Overcooked
We've
2,
entered montage mode
Nintendo
for
Switch 2 edition.
clips.
Yeah,
Serve
20
up
minutes
dishes
left.
and reactions while you cook
Okay,
together.
Metroid's got to be the closer at this point. It
Yeah,
has to be
100
here.
yeah.
Mouse controls are cropping
I think
up in the
Metroid is the
Nintendo
closer,
Switch 2
but I
edition
think there's
of
still like a
Stardew
surprise.
Valley. Plus,
Oh,
up to
nice.
4 friends locally can play in split-screen multiplayer.
I gotta get back into that. I think I'm gonna buy it for Switch because part of the reason I don't play it is because I have it for PC and I just don't want to play that kind of game.
5
The
new
game
levels,
share
including
connectivity's
Candyland
been
and
pretty
Museum,
impressive this
are dropping
presentation.
in with Human Fall Flat Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Plus, with mouse controls, you can enjoy a new way to wobble with physics-based fun. Craving more to clean? PowerWash Simulator makes its triumphant return with a shiny new entry in the relaxing Clean 'em Up series. Unholster your washer and
Wait, this is a
effortlessly
sequel.
blast the dirt away as you transform your sullied surroundings into squeaky clean scenes. Make use of new tools and
Cats
supplies.
can't fly
including
helicopters.
enhanced soap, a surface cleaner, additional
It's got
power
enhanced
washers,
soap.
and
Headline right
working
there for
equipment
the news team.
those hard-to-reach places.
Is that the
Wash your way through a
department
fresh
store from
campaign
Big
as you
that they were
explore even
cleaning?
more of Muckingham. Then
Yeah, and there's the Zoltan.
Oh, it really is. Oh my
including
gosh.
Detergent Toe and Lubra City.
Like this
After
isn't
a
out
hard
yet,
day's
right?
work,
No,
take some
I don't
time
think.
to
No, I don't
unwind
think so.
in your home
Yeah.
base and spruce up the place with furniture and accessories you've collected. And for the first time, up to 4 players can make progress in the campaign together in online co-op. Or split the work between 2 players with local split screen. Very satisfying indeed. Sit back, relax, and clean to your heart's content when PowerWash Simulator 2 launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this fall.
Gonna need that money for that virtual boy.
Fruit matching phenomenon.
Oh man. Suika 2?
Suika Game is back and rounder than ever. This time, the fruit falls toward the center of a circle, and you can drop it from any angle.
This game like popped off. Like it sold so much.
It's pretty fun.
If you combine fruits a certain number of times, it's super evolution time.
Yeah.
When this is active, you can earn bonus points based on the number of fruits you merge. Plus, with the Nintendo Switch 2 version, you can play with others locally via GameShare. This allows you and up to 3 players to drop and merge fruit together in co-op. Rotate, aim, and go for the watermelon when Suika Game Planet launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch this winter.
That's gonna pop off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is on both consoles. This Metroid?
Kind of looks a little Metroid-y.
It sounds Metroid-y.
No.
But
well,
yeah. Yep.
It's a cycle?
Oh my god. Oh, Kira Slide
my
confirmed. Let's go.
I mean, if they don't, what's even the point, right?
Yeah, okay.
That's pretty sick.
That's sick.
That's not.
Whoa.
Yeah, popping wheelies, bro.
An open world?
What is this?
Yeah, this isn't. This can't be 4 Beyond.
No, what is this?
Is this a 2D one that has an open world in it?
This is like the Link's crossbow training for Metroid Prime 4. But I'm kind of for it.
Dude.
No, maybe this is Metroid Prime 4.
There it is.
It is.
Oh
my
my
god.
Okay. Definitely did not expect a motorcycle.
That is.
That looked out there in the open.
I know. I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
It looked kind of empty.
Little barren.
Yeah.
But hey, it's a surprise we did not expect.
Yeah, I know.
That is true. Metroid motorcycle.
As a motor,
No one was expecting that.
Well, dude, it's the guy from Federation Force.
Yeah.
Give me the date, please.
Okay.
December 4th.
Okay.
I literally
December
missed.
4th.
I literally was off by 1 day. I predicted December 5th. Gosh.
Dude, I've had that book pre-ordered for like a year.
Whoa! Motorcycle amiibo. Another $60 amiibo.
It's called VD Law is the name of the motorcycle.
Amiibo on November 6th?
Yeah, one of them November 6th. I think the other one was December
What is
20th.
this? This looks Bowser's.
Donkey
Donkey Kong!
I saw Donkey Kong barrel.
This island is beautiful.
Yo, this is.
DLC is smashing
This is the
its way
first level
into
from Donkey Kong Country.
Bonanza.
Oh my god.
That's 64
This new
music.
edition
That's like
lets
the
you
deep.
barrel
That is
around
64's
DK
Island.
The home
Yeah.
of some
Funky
familiar
Kong
faces.
surfboard.
Oh.
Hey, Diddy and Dixie, finally, they get a little bit more time to
If
shine.
you finish the main game story, Void Kong will offer you a position in the ranks of the Void Company.
What do you think?
Sell out, Donkey Kong.
Go for it.
Your mission? Collect as much shiny green ore as you can in Emerald Rush.
Oh, this looks awesome.
Meet your Emerald
Whoa.
ore within the time limit to clear
I didn't
the track.
expect DLC this fast.
Yeah.
No. Or ever, honestly.
The key to amassing emeralds is collecting fossils to gain perks.
It's like reminding me of like Salmon Run from Splatoon.
Collect a fossil,
Like
and you'll get
you're
to
working
pick
for the
from
company,
3
you got
random
this
ones.
quota. It's cool.
Perks have different effects, like getting more emeralds from defeated enemies,
Wait, so is it like a
or more
roguelike?
jam-packed treasure chests. There are all sorts to choose
It
from.
kind of seems like it.
Well,
Gain and
it's
stack perks
this is only available if you
collect
beat the
oodles
game,
of emeralds.
but the
Yeah.
No.
levels it looks like are playable without having done so.
You can
Oh,
also
yeah,
smash
yeah.
vanadium gems to gain random skills
I
that
don't know,
power up
though.
Donkey Kong during your run.
Yeah, this is all like roguelite stuff.
Hold on a second.
Your perks and skills
Show
reset
legend Reb
after each
Valentine
run.
just texted me. Let me read it. She just wrote,
but fossil and vanadium
Yes,
gem
DK Isles
locations stay the
DLC.
same.
Awesome.
Never
Oh,
change, Reb.
did he turn into a
In-game
He just like instant cannon across the map.
Playing can net you
Perks?
new fashions and
Boy Pong
statues to
costume for
display on
Pauline.
DK Island. Plus,
Oh,
you'll
that's
get to play
great.
Emerald Rush on more layers.
Oh wow.
Take on the
This looks like a
challenge
really
to
cool
earn
endgame
that
mode for like
promotion.
DK's moveset.
Yep.
Because yeah, that's what was lacking from DK was like really great
Later
ending.
today.
Whoa!
Yay! Amazing.
Well, I know what Logan's doing
I know what
for the
I'm
rest
doing
of
all
the
day.
day and weekend.
Oh my
and week.
gosh. I want a demo for Bonanza. Yeah, to play the 10 out of 10 IGN masterpiece.
Donkey Kong
No.
Bonanza is getting
I need
payday
more
DLC
time.
called DK Island and Emerald Rush. Please
looks
look
so
forward
great.
to collecting lots of emeralds in Emerald Rush and exploring this
Logan,
modern
you've been
take
training
on
for
DK
this for the
Island.
last.
I have been. I crossed the 100-hour mark.
Please take a look at this.
That's bananas.
10 minutes to go.
I know.
Pokemon?
Okay.
Oh.
Is this
Does not look like
an
Legend.
RPG Pokemon?
No.
Okay.
It's Ditto's Transforming Adventure.
A broken Pokedex.
What if you are just playing as Ditto?
Oh, dude.
You're playing as Ditto. Just.
That would be crazy.
Oh, no.
my.
This land is just waiting.
Is it
to
a
be shaped
Pokemon survival
Minecraft?
game? Pokemon Tree
by a
Puncher?
Ditto.
It looks like Dragon
Looks
Quest
like a
Builders,
human?
but for Pokemon.
It does. Yes,
And what's
very
that in
much.
the grass?
The implications
Oh, that's
of Ditto
Bulbasaur.
copying humans are
Grass type
That's my
horrible.
best
Pokemon.
boy.
Yeah, agreed, Nick.
It's very Builders, Dragon Quest Builders.
What's this? Looks like Ditto's got an idea.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Dude,
hey.
Oh
This
my
is-
goodness.
a pretty smart take on
By learning
a builder
this move,
game.
you can
Yep.
make grass grow. Squirtle's water gun will keep it all healthy. As nature flourishes, so do the Pokemon. Collect rocks and wood
Okay.
to build with.
It's only a matter of time.
Till
Now
the
here's hoping
fields
it's-
and
now here's
grow
hoping it's multiplayer.
delicious crops. Build homes for the Pokemon you meet.
So when did the
There's
machine
so
guns come
much
out?
to do here.
Use the patented Pokemon action. Summon your friend.
No need to rush, though. Go at your own
I mean,
pace,
it's only a matter of time before they did up.
and you'll have a wonderful
Yeah,
space
Pokemon does it all
before
now.
you know it.
The Ditto human is unsettling. That is.
It is.
I love Ditto Human actually.
I
It's at
kind
least
of
better
love
than
it.
Jinx.
You can create
Poptopia.
your own Pokemon city, though. That's
Poptopia.
kind of sick.
That is cool.
Oh, it's another
Oh,
Koei
it's
Tecmo.
actually-
A brand new
Interesting.
Pokemon game is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you're looking forward to Pokemon Poptopia.
Did they have a
where
date?
Ditto with
No.
a human appearance builds a new
yes,
life
next
with
year.
other Pokemon.
I don't even know if they said next year, did they?
Next,
Oh, I thought they said
information
2026.
about
They might
another
have.
Pokemon game.
Well, I
which
could have just
launches very
imagined it.
soon.
I'm just loopy off that Virtual Boy thing
Legends
still.
EA stuff.
Is
Yeah.
the A?
Okay.
I really like this
That's
attack
just
mechanic.
crazy. That's crazy. Pikachu, assassinate that trainer.
Just double edge into the back of some lower level Pokemon. wonder if that Poptopia game is to like appease Animal Crossing fans until we get a new Animal Crossing. Like, here,
feels like it.
let this hold you over, tide you over.
Yeah.
Or to bring people back from Palworld.
That too.
Okay, just kind of a reminder trailer.
By the way,
that new Mega Evolved Pokemon have been discovered in Lumio City, where people and Pokemon live. Pokemon Legends ZA launches October 16th.
I do like that Mega
One more
Greninja.
Pokemon
That's
trailer.
yeah, Greninja's
Please take a look.
Greninja's my boy. Love Greninja.
This is a lot of Pokemon for a direct.
They're gearing up for the holiday
Their own shows.
push, so they want a lot of
This is
kids
TCG.
to adopt.
Oh, the champions?
I think this is either Champions or TCG stuff because those emblems were the energy emblems for cards. So this is probably a trading card. Like they're showing like Mega Evolutions or X and Y things coming to the TCG game.
ZA?
Mega Dimension.
Mega Dimension.
Oh, that's part of Legends ZA?
Okay, maybe not.
Oh, DLC for Legends ZA.
That's
okay.
Pokemon Legends ZA
But you can
is
pre-order
getting a paid DLC called Mega Dimension. Raichu has 2 different Mega Evolutions. How do you think they'll perform? More
I don't know.
details will be shared
You
in
tell
the
me.
future.
You work for Nintendo, dude.
Let's move on to some more headlines.
6 minutes.
Oh, I love
It's
it.
the big closer. It's going to be a
I don't know. That's why I'm getting like more and more freaked. Like Metroid was like 10 minutes
In
ago.
the sun?
Yeah, and gosh, I'm
Oh,
so
Paradise
unhappy
Killer?
with
A
the market.
Paradise Killer sequel?
I was like, is this Danganronpa?
I think it.
Are you okay? You seem pretty out of it.
Well,
Originally released over
evergreen
10 years
statement.
ago, Danganronpa
Danganronpa.
2 Goodbye
Oh,
Despair is making the ultimate comeback. While
This is
on a school
kind of
trip
odd
to
to
Jabberwock Island,
place
you and
last.
his classmates
Yeah.
are trapped in a murderous
I've only played
game.
the first one, and I had a good
After
time.
each deadly
I have
incident,
the collection
heated class trial
for
will
Switch,
begin.
and I still haven't even opened it. It was one of those things where I was like,
In
oh, I
high-speed
should buy that
detective
because it was on
action,
sale
you'll
or something.
Shoot down contradictions and counter opponents to reveal the truth. And along with the
2x2?
main game, an additional story is included. One incident will trigger an entirely new scenario with different victims and culprits.
The wait is
We're gonna get that dude as an amiibo.
class trial is about
A Monokuma amiibo would be great.
Danganronpa 2x2 launches on the Nintendo
Hey, call the
Switch 2
naming convention
and
right.
Nintendo Switch systems
Nice.
next year. Make history in the 3 Kingdoms.
Whoa!
That makes sense.
Cool.
Dynasty
Love this.
Warriors
Love
Origins
this.
is marching on to Nintendo
I will probably
Switch
play it
2.
on Switch too.
I will be a little worried
The
performance-wise
3
Switch 2,
Kingdoms,
but I think
an
it'll
era
do
of
well.
warring factions.
The Switch 2 is just turning into the Muso machine.
Join forces with
Yeah.
Xiao Xiao, Sun Jian, or Liu Bei on your journey to become a true warrior.
This is probably coming out
Your
this
choices
holiday
will
because they said
influence your story. And maybe
Zelda is
they
January,
alter
right?
historical
Yeah,
No,
it'd be a
Zelda's
shame to-
November. It's November
November,
6th.
November. Oh, I don't know when this is dropping then.
Probably
Plus,
next year then. It'd be crazy to
DLC is
cannibalize your
on the
own
way.
stuff.
Could be later today. Ooh, paid DLC.
Choose a different path and experience new developments that weren't in the main story.
All
Walk
right,
your
let's
own
get a
path
prediction here
and
for the
become
final thing.
a
Everyone,
one-man
make your call.
army.
Zelda title,
Dynasty
Zelda
Warriors
tease.
Origins
The
and
development of
DLC,
a new
both
Zelda
launch
game
on
is.
Nintendo
Oh
Switch
yeah,
2,
I think that's actually a
January
really good
22nd.
call. Or a no, because they already did all the
Two
Mario
fates
stuff.
are now intertwined.
Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter Stories?
Stories 3.
Yeah.
God,
I think it's Animal Crossing. I think they're going to
Think so?
Animal Crossing.
I don't think so.
if they tease,
I think it's Fire Emblem. I think we're gonna get the Fire Emblem
Yeah.
reveal.
no, I'm thinking Animal Crossing because it has a broader base
Sprawling
appeal.
world
Fire
of
Emblem
Monster Hunter,
appeals to
where all
Nintendo
sorts of
nerds, but
monsters
Animal Crossing
live.
appeals to everybody.
By bonding
There's
with
that
certain
Splatoon
creatures
game that they
called
teased
monsters.
earlier this
Oh,
year. They've shown
Splatoon
nothing
Raiders.
about.
That's another good one.
Climb cliffs.
Paid DLC for
swim
Dragon
across
Drive.
water.
feel like we're just missing that big, like a big tentpole first-party reveal from this.
Yeah, I'm really surprised Metroid wasn't that.
The Metroid thing was weird. That was what they.
You gotta rewatch that in the post-show. That was
It's
a
up
weird
to you
reveal
to
for that
venture
game.
forth and find the source of the danger in order to prevent total calamity. Raise your monsties, bond with them, and work together to face whatever stands in your path.
Have we had a dedicated direct to Metroid? We haven't, right?
No, they barely told us anything.
That has me a little
Nintendo
concerned.
Switch 2, March 13th.
Yeah.
All right, March next year. Okay, montage.
Okay, this is sizzle reel
Is
before
this
the last
it?
thing.
Maybe there is no one more thing.
No, there's got to be
no
one.
way. There's definitely gonna be.
On this, the eve of Mario's 40th anniversary.
They started with 20 minutes of Mario.
Oh, just got complete. Yep. Looking forward to that one.
Virtua Fighter.
Oh, I forgot about Lego Boy.
Yeah, this one looks cool.
Yeah, only a couple days away too. Definitely one to not sleep on.
I previewed this at PAX West. Little Nightmares 3 is really good. It's coming.
Yeah, I'm really excited to play Little Nightmares 3 with my partner. Like, he's a huge Little Nightmares fan, so
Cool.
I can't wait to play 3 with him.
Black screen.
The beat.
Phone call. Resident Evil?
Not Zelda. Oh. You know what? You might be right.
Silent Hill?
Hello?
It's Emilio. It's Emio too.
Yes.
Oh, wow. RE.
Oh.
Requiem.
Whoa!
Requiem. Whoa!
Whoa! I was shot in the dark for that Resident Evil.
And then they hung up on me.
I played a demo of this at PAX West, and it was very freaking scary and spooky.
That is a really cool third-party get.
Yeah.
Also, this is footage we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, this is all new footage.
Oh, you're FBI? Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Man, is this Switch 2 footage? Because if so, like, dang.
It does look really
Engine
good
on
for
Switch
Switch.
too.
Really good.
There was rumors that all of the RE games in RE Engine were coming to Switch 2 natively.
That would be really. That would be the bow to tie around this direct, because like this is really cool. This is a great like you said, like a great third-party get, but this doesn't have me like losing my mind. Like
I would rebuy RE4 remake on Switch 2 in a heartbeat.
Oh, for sure.
Oh man, it means I gotta do my shooting gallery clip again on Switch 2.
I've been watching you.
Watching you.
You're not like other people, you know.
You, the master of unlocking.
Unique.
Tell me what's going on.
Something important.
This was the part in the demo that I played with the lighter. Yeah, this part. Oh, it'll get you.
Oh my gosh! In first person?
Yes, they recommended you play it in first person because it makes it freakier, and I followed their advice, and I swore a couple times.
I only played it in third.
I'll say I still think there's one more thing.
You think so?
I don't think Nintendo closes on not one of them.
On a third party, yeah.
Yeah.
Good point. Until they do, and then we're like, oh,
Yeah,
well, that's Nintendo for you.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
Okay.
Big bad reveal, maybe?
Awesome.
So that's
day one.
Day and date, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it RE7?
Is it 7? And 8?
And Village. There it
Village?
is.
Oh,
Very
wow.
close.
Okay,
Not
cool.
odd versions.
All right.
That's great.
New entry in the Resident Evil series is launching on Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you're looking forward.
Let's hope
to
they're
Resident
native,
Evil
not
Requiem,
like
where you'll face
streaming
unknown
things.
nightmares.
Oh, God.
I think
They usually
they're
have it in the
done with that.
name if they're streaming.
Plus,
Like if they're
Resident
cloud
Evil
editions.
7 Biohazard, the first in the series with a first-person perspective.
7's so good.
and Resident Evil Village, which broke new ground for the series, also launched the same day.
It's pretty cool.
Thank you for watching so far.
Hey, so far.
Next will be our last
Far.
announcement. Please.
Yep.
All
Okay.
right.
One more thing.
Here it is.
AC, what do we think?
I'm so excited.
Fire Emblem? That?
It's the most.
Fire Emblem.
It's Fire Emblem. Yeah, that's a Fire Emblem arena.
Okay.
Oh yeah, called it.
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
No, not horny enough. This is.
But it's like
this one's not gonna take off.
Like Roman Gladiator Fire Emblem.
Upon your strength.
Let's do it. Yo, I almost nailed all of my guesses.
Nice, Jada.
Hear me now as I declare that the heroic games have begun.
I only want to fight so I can save my father's life.
Fire Emblem looks cool.
Oh, that music.
The menu sounds too are tasty.
What I seek is a great strength. An unyielding strength for any foe.
Do we think they date it or just say 26?
I think they just say 2026 or coming soon. I don't even know if we get a year.
Or yeah, now in development.
This looks pretty developed.
It does.
Yeah.
I'd say
And
it's like
by
a
all
summer
accounts,
release.
Engage was done for a long time before it came out. So
What if it was like a holiday release this year? How insane would that be?
That would be
they're
crazy.
full. They're done.
They've got to be full for this holiday. But, you know, video game companies shooting themselves in the foot. Like, just like or cannibalizing their own sales, I should say.
For that reason, I refuse.
Engage came out in January.
That's true. Dinosaurs.
Yeah. Love me a good dinosaur.
And now warm blood is served in a crude cup.
You think I'd let you deny me my feelings? I refuse to accept defeat. Not now!
For those who stand upon the final stage, I shall grant whatever wish you may desire. So say I, the divine sovereign, that I vow to you.
Oh, it's just like Twisted Metal. Those who make it to the
Fortune's
end.
Weave.
Ooh.
The years were long.
Did they not finish the logo for the game yet? It's not.
Have you forgotten?
The logo's still in development. They learned their lesson with Metroid Prime 4.
2026.
Okay.
All right, I'll take it.
Sure.
Maybe a summer or fall release.
That was the trailer for Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, the latest in the series. This intertwining story happens alongside the thrilling, heroic games. What kinds of stories await? Please stay tuned for future updates. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
All right.
Welcome to the Nintendo Voice Chat live post show for the September 12th, 2025 Nintendo Direct. I'm Logan Plant, joined by my good friends JD Griffin, Seth Macy, and Nick Lamone. We just watched over an hour of news on Switch 1 and Switch 2 games. We got a big Mario 40th anniversary block at the start. We got a big Fire Emblem tease at the end, a Metroid date in there. There was a lot in this Direct, so stick around because for the next hour, we're going to break down everything that we saw. Let's go back to the top and start with analysis on some of the Mario portion. We got Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 coming out October 2nd with a couple of amiibo. Mario Tennis Fever coming February 12th. Super Mario Bros. Wonder Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Meetup in Bella Bell Park coming spring 2026. A physical talking flower. A physical Rosalina storybook. Nick Lamone, what'd you think of the... Oh, and the Yoshi game. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book in the spring. Nick, what'd you think of the big Mario block of this presentation?
Just a plethora of Mario that I can't wait to finally just replay Galaxy 2 on native hardware for Switch 2. That's going to be super exciting. Weird choice to actually have it be a part of a dual collection since you could have got Galaxy 1 as part of the 3D thing. So I don't know. It's just strange choices all around, but nothing really stood out to me as the big Mario thing.
Yeah. Hey, Tayo, I think we can hear a little bit of feedback from the treehouse or something that's playing in the background, if we can mute that video. But yeah, there was no big thing And I think it's because Donkey Kong Bonanza was the Mario team's big game. A lot of people were still hoping for a 3D Mario. And I think this confirms to you, no, that was the A team that worked on Bonanza. It was the Odyssey team that made that game. And that's now they have to start working on the next thing. We got Bonanza DLC as well in this direct. So no big 3D Mario, but still a lot of Mario stuff. Jada, what'd you think?
I mean, I think it's going to be a great way to kind of tide us over until we get that next big Mario Odyssey or whatever surname subtitle that they put for the next Mario game, whether it's Odyssey 2 or something else. I think there's a lot of great stuff that they're pumping out. I mean, Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 are some of the best 3D Mario we've ever gotten.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, you can't really be mad about those becoming easier to play in today's age. So I'm hyped for those, and I'm very excited to dive back into Galaxy 2.
Will it be available for a limited time? The dual path.
I hope.
I don't think so, because they in the 2020 Mario 35th Direct, they revealed in that moment, I think, that was available for a limited time. I think they would have told us right now if that was going to be limited, but I don't think it is. I think now we're going to have 64 is going to be on N64 online. Sunshine is on the GameCube app eventually. We saw a logo for it in April.
Yeah.
And Galaxy 1 and 2 are available digitally. So I think they're here to stay now, which is good. They are getting a physical release also. Mario Galaxy 1 plus 2 comes out on October 2nd. But if you're one of the 10 million people that did buy Mario 3D All-Stars, you can buy Galaxy 2 separately in the eShop. So you don't need to buy Galaxy 1
which is nice.
again. Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Seth, what do you think of all this?
I was very excited for all of the Mario stuff. I mean, but also I was greedy and I kind of expected like more. And I know I'm being completely selfish and childish about it.
No.
But everything got me excited, but nothing in aggregate, everything got me excited, but nothing got me like real, like no single thing got me really, really excited. And I was hoping I was kind of hoping we would get that new 3D Mario or, some other Mario thing. But Mario Tennis looks fun. I'm very excited to play Galaxy. I'm very excited to buy another physical version of a game that I already own. And yeah, it was nice. It was good. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited.
I'm looking forward to see what they do for Wonder effects for Mario Wonders, like extra like single player levels they hinted at, because they were so creative with the Wonder effects in Wonder just in the base game. I can only imagine after they saw like what really popped off, just turning that notch up to 11, that dial up to 11 for those ones. It's going to be really cool.
Yeah, let's go item by item here and just get a little deeper into all the stuff that they showed. So they kicked off the Mario segment with the Super Mario Galaxy movie, which is coming out next spring. And I think everyone was a little disappointed when they said, and this is the biggest thing coming for Mario's 40th anniversary. It means no big 3D Mario. But they showed a brief teaser of Mario sleeping by Peach's castle, and then panning up to the galaxy. We saw a little look at a Monty Mole and a Luma. And then we had the folks from Illumination announce that it's the same voice cast returning for the Super Mario Galaxy movie. What do we think of this being the sequel to the Mario Brothers movie?
I mean, it's gonna make so much money again, and I'm excited for again a new generation to be just all in on Mario and be excited about new Mario things. And I'm not a big fan of the story or the film overall of the original, but I'd be lying if I say I wasn't smiling ear to ear throughout the entire movie, just by the sheer audacity of the thing being just this big visual over the top feast of Mario visuals. So I'm excited to see more, and I'll be there in the theater day one.
Yeah.
I think it's very quick for them to jump to the Galaxy storyline, but it makes the most sense with them re-promoting Galaxy 1 and 2 games. And honestly, I don't need 15 Mario movies over the next 20 years to get to Galaxy and World and all these other different themes that Mario has done throughout the years, the 40 years of Mario. So I'm happy with it. I'm happy they're just jumping straight to the cream of the crop.
Yeah. I mean, they said that, it's not just about Mario Galaxy. There'll be plenty of surprises in there. There'll be plenty of references shoehorned in for everyone else who likes it. I'm pretty famously like a original Mario movie hater. Not that I hated it, but I said that it wasn't good, and people get very mad because they're like, it's a kid's movie, but kids aren't as dumb as you think they are, and we should treat them with a little their intelligence. With a little bit of
Ratatouille is a
respect.
kids movie, and it's made thoughtfully. It has story, thought, character-driven actions and stuff like that.
Wally, that's a Criterion collection. So like, so I am I don't know. I mean, like kind of like what Nick said. Like when I was in the theater, I was smiling the whole time. Like it's beautiful, it's gorgeous. I like how they brought not to life, but brought the game to the big screen in a way that was like, for the most part, respectful, but was also like pretty dumb and milk toast and like a 5 out of 10 story ultimately. But I don't know, man, we'll see. They don't have to do anything big to change it, because the last one made so much money that they're just gonna do this one again, and we'll probably get some great Jack Black memes out of it. So that'll be fun.
The biggest thing I want out of this movie is remove the needle drops for like pop music and just put in Nintendo themed music into those moments. Like
The
if you're gonna needle
Kondo
drop
stuff.
yes. Like you've got amazing music, especially in the Galaxy games. Do not overwrite that for
I will tell you right now, Sabrina Carpenter's going to be playing Rosalina, and she's going to be doing.
You're probably right.
That's actually not
really
a bad
possible casting.
I think it's a missed opportunity to not make a Mario Odyssey movie just so we can have the 2026 headline of Christopher Nolan's Odyssey versus Super Mario's Odyssey, and just missed opportunity all around.
Yeah, I think that I'm with Seth. I think I'm a little softer on the movie overall, but I also just felt like it's a kids movie that I walked out of and I was like, yeah, that was a kids movie that I never need to see again. And I think that's the biggest like indictment on it, is that we're Nintendo super fans, and I saw the Mario movie once and that was enough for me. But I also recognize it was a global phenomenon. People loved it, and it's obviously the sequel is going to clean up, and I think Galaxy is a cool direction to take. So we'll see more. That's a Galaxy movie, though, and surrounding it is going to be a bunch of kind of smaller announcements celebrating Super Mario Brothers 40th anniversary. We talked about it a little bit, but I think it deserves a couple more minutes. Mario Galaxy 1+2 on October 2nd. People have wanted Galaxy 2 for years, and they're finally delivering. It's coming to Nintendo Switch 1 and Switch 2, so it's going to be on both. And Galaxy 2, Jada, we were talking about this a bit, it's one of the best platformers ever made.
Yeah. Hands down. I mean, Logan, you're the expert when it comes to Galaxy 2. Like, please share your love for this.
Yeah, Galaxy 2 is like I call it like the B-side to Mario Galaxy. I love these Nintendo games that just take an already established and masterful formula and just go bonkers with it. I feel the same way about Tears of the Kingdom, like as Galaxy 2. Like it is this follow-up that just takes everything you loved and just turns the dial up to 11. And Galaxy 2 has really creative levels. It introduces Yoshi, and there's a ton of new platforming with him in it that's just really smart and clever. And there's a really fantastic post-game that outdoes Galaxy 1's post-game. Like this is one of the best 3D Mario games ever made. It was woefully missing from 3D All-Stars 5 years ago, and I'm super happy it's finally here.
Yeah, I'm ecstatic. I get to see my Rosalina in an updated version of these games, so I'm over the moon. And in space.
I see what you did there.
I'm so hyped for these. I can't wait. What is this? October 2nd?
October 2nd.
Yeah, that's 3 weeks away. I know exactly how I'll be spending my first week of October. I'm just 100%ing these two games.
Yeah.
Again.
Nick, anything on Galaxy 2?
I mean, I think you took the words right out of my mouth. There is something to, you called it the B-sides. It feels very Lost Levels-esque to me. Galaxy 1 is like the training wheel Mario game for Galaxy, and Galaxy 2 takes the training wheels off and treats you like an adult, and there's challenge, there's fun missions, there's fun worlds to explore, and I think the addition of Yoshi is just a delightful extra twist on top of the established formula. And I think honestly, one thing that seemed a little bit odd when Nintendo released the original Super Mario movie was that it felt like there was no synergy tied to any Mario game. So the fact that we are getting a Galaxy movie alongside this Galaxy 1 and 2 with updated storybook, updated lore, it seems like, oh, finally they get it. They are releasing a movie that has some sort of video game tie-in that feels thematically appropriate. And I'm just excited for people to play a very good Mario game again. If it's their first time, I'm very jealous that you get to experience it for the first time. Otherwise, I'm jumping back in for seconds.
Galaxy 1 and 2 are also getting amiibo. We're recording this literally after we saw it. We've seen all this once, so I don't remember exactly what the amiibo designs were, but I think
they were It's one with Mario and I believe a Luma, and then the other one is Rosalina in her library holding books.
Awesome. And we're getting a physical version of Rosalina's storybook. There was a ton of physical stuff announced in Direct today. Yeah, we got the storybook for
their toy designer roots.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah, and like they just opened that store in San Francisco. They have a bunch of stores in Japan. They have an online shop they're adding to. I feel like this is that strategy to route people towards there because it has we got the talking flower for Mario Wonder, the storybook for Galaxy, a bunch of amiibo, including swappable amiibo for Kirby Air Riders.
Which is
and there was the Virtual Boy headset, which is insane that we're going to talk about a little bit later. But yeah, very like physical heavy Nintendo Direct. Let's talk about Mario Tennis Fever, which is coming to Nintendo Switch 2 on February 12th. This is the first tennis game since Mario Tennis Aces, which came out in 2018 from Camelot, who makes all the Mario sports games, all Mario Tennis and Mario Golf. And yeah, this looked really cool. It's incorporating a lot from Super Mario Bros. Wonder. We saw Wonder Flower effects that are going to take place on the court. There's a story mode where you turn into Baby Mario, and Baby Waluigi is a new character that's here. And it's this adventure mode that, Nick, I know you specifically asked for right before they showed it.
Yes, I mean, I'm very excited for I'm a sucker for all of these Mario Tennis games. I thought Aces was alright, but this one seems a little more substantial in terms of the fun additions that they're making with the fever rackets and all the in-game course hazards and things like that. But I think, again, a tennis game lives and dies by its tennis mechanics, so I'm very curious to see when you turn all the stuff off, is it a good, fundamentally sound tennis game? So very, very curious, but I'm excited. I mean, more Mario Tennis is never a bad thing.
Yeah. Jada, Seth, anything on this one?
I mean, I've been a big fan of the Camelot, like, Mario Tennis games since 64. So I'm kind of, Nick kind of, like, took the words out of my mouth. It needs to be fundamentally good at its core, and then I just hope that the power-ups augment it in a good way, and that there's good, like, mode selection, because they were like, join the online lobby, and I was like, yeah, okay, now we get it. I hope the trial tower, there's more in addition to the trial towers. I want really cool zany modes as well as the courses. Like the modes need to match the intensity of the power-ups and the different courts.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think this looks really great. I really like Mario Tennis Aces. I think it's one of the more underrated games Nintendo put out on Switch 1. It has this really cool mechanics about like racket health, and it almost plays like a fighting game. It's super technical, and I think that turned a lot of people away. This game looks to dial some of that back a little bit, but they're still keeping some of that, some of those mechanics, like the flame shot where Rosalina jumped into the air and it goes like slow-mo, and you get to aim exactly where you want to hit it. That's something Aces introduced that's very cool, that you're kind of working up this meter to earn that shot. And then the adventure mode, I hope, is a step in the right direction from Aces, which tried. It was the first Mario sports game in years that tried to do something with a single-player campaign. It ultimately failed at that, but maybe they can do better this time.
I'm excited. It looks really, really fun, and I think this one's gonna be like one of the Nintendo sports games that everyone talks about for years. I just feel it. I don't know why.
Okay.
That being said, I think that adventure mode is going to feel a little tacked on. I don't know.
The tennis games have been the most consistent across like all the generations. So
Aces,
I'm right there with you.
I don't like it quite as much as Logan. I played it back in the day when it first came out, and it's like one of the most solid 7s, I would say. Like if you went out today and bought it, I mean, it's still like $39. You would have a really fun time with it. So yeah, and I think this one just looks, everything about it it's throwing off vibes. It makes me feel like this is going to be like a return to form for like the great Nintendo sports games that we all talk about wistfully.
And we got Bonanza DK is here. He's everywhere now, which is great. That's what DK looks like.
The new normal, dude.
That's how he is.
Yep. Let's talk about, I think, one of my bigger disappointments, but they brought it back a little bit at the end, so it's still kind of a wait and see. This is Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Nintendo Switch 2 edition, plus Meetup in Bell Park, my new favorite title for a Nintendo Switch 2 game. This is coming out in spring of 2026, so no date quite yet. And the plus Meetup in Bell Park stuff they showed mostly looks like kind of party game, multiplayer, mini game competition stuff. And I don't know. I don't think any of us were that excited about it.
Felt very, very strong Jamboree DLC energy, which was
It's also the multiplayer for a side-scrolling platformer Mario is so tough to get right because it either feels really good or it feels terrible, just depending on how the screen moves, depending on who the camera is following. You know what I mean? So it could really go any way with this one.
Yeah. It's like I was saying when we were watching it live, like if my kids were younger, I think this would be like all we played. When New Super Mario Brothers and New Super Mario Brothers 2, we used to play as a family, and it was like so fun and chaotic, like bouncing off each other's heads and like screaming, shake, you gotta bubble up, you gotta bubble up. And I think that would be like very, very fun. This this mode would be very, very fun with like some younger kids and the whole family just playing. For me now, as someone who has adult kids for all intents and purposes, actually no, one of them is an adult. Yeah, I'm not
the arena levels are giving me like original Mario Brothers multiplayer vibes, where it's just like,
oh yeah,
all the pipes on the side. You've got the spinies coming through from the side, and then you've got to collect the coins and such.
And the POW block, baby.
Yep.
Did you all see that one that's like the donut maker where somebody's leaving platforms on the screen and people are platforming on them?
Interesting.
That's like Wii U. Like that is straight from like the gamepad.
I made a joke that this is like Nintendo Land all over again, but there's like literally a tag mini game in this and stuff like that. So it's interesting to see them taking a lot of the ideas from stuff that maybe is forgotten to time and applying it to a game that is this kind of all-in-one party game now suddenly that feels very Duck Game-esque for people who have played that.
Yeah.
It looks fine, but what has me most excited about this, I basically was asleep for this part until they said, hey, by the way, we're adding new stuff to the single-player portion of Super Mario Wonder, which had me super back in because Super Mario Wonder was delightful from beginning to end, but if I may, I think a little too easy, so I'm hoping that that adds way more challenge because really, I feel like the challenge really cooked up in the last, like, 2 unlockable worlds that you had, but I'm hoping that this is like the Galaxy 2 to Galaxy 1 of just this is the expert mode stuff.
You've had a couple years to practice. Here we go.
I hope so too. You nailed it, Nick. I love Wonder, one of my favorite 2D Marios, but just a little easy. So excited to see what that DLC brings, and yeah, maybe lean into that a little more in the trailer next time instead of all the party stuff that I don't think that many people are going to be that interested in. And the physical talking flower, is anyone going to buy that? It apparently just talks randomly.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not interactive. It said right on the screen, like so like that's what I want. I want a little device that just randomly goes, "Hey, how's it going? Wow."
Yeah. A little desk buddy for you, Seth.
No, I already have so much junk on my desk that I don't. And here's the thing, I'm realizing
you're gonna buy it.
He's gonna keep you busy while you're 3D printing, while you're waiting for your 3D to print. Just put it right on top of your 3D printer.
It's so interesting how Wonder has really become the like personality for Mario recently. Like Odyssey came out in the first year of the Switch, and then we almost never saw Odyssey characters in anything. Like Cappy is in like 0 Mario spin-offs.
Cappy who?
And yeah, he should be. He deserves better. But then Wonder comes out, and like the talking flower now is in everything. Like it's in the new Jamboree DLC. It's in they're making a physical version of it. It calls the games in Mario Tennis Fever. Like it's like a new mascot.
I'm not in favor of that because Odyssey's the better game by like 1,000,000%. Like Wonder's fine. Wonder's a 7. Odyssey's a 10.
It's not a 7. Man, Wonder's way better than a 7.
No, it's a 7. Maybe with the new levels, it'll be better for me, but no.
Maybe on the Mario scale a 7, but overall, man, I don't know. I love Wonder. But let's move on, though, to a game that is from a series of 7s. That's Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, which is coming spring 2026. This is Mr. E. Mr. Encyclopedia drops down, and Yoshi like hops into these levels and is like filling out encyclopedia pages about the enemies that he's fighting. And like the trailer was all themed around, oh, and look, that when you walk through the flowers, they plant and grow. It's like trying to teach kids about this fictional world is kind of the vibe it gave me within this 2D platformer. Jada, what'd you think of this one?
I've always been really kind of cool on most Yoshi games. They kind of fit that same box that like older Kirby's are, which they're decent platformers, but they're always on the easier side. So it just really never really scratches that itch for me. But they're always usually like really creative with their effects and such. So I'll be interested to like dabble in this one, but I don't know if this is going to be a oh my goodness, yes, Yoshi game for me.
Yeah, we did a show several months ago, and we got a listener question that was which Nintendo franchise deserves better, and I said Yoshi. I said Yoshi just is stuck in this weird middle ground, is like kind of like a Kirby clone, but not up to the same quality as Kirby, and just like this very young kids first platformer type series. This looks like it's sticking to that. This isn't reinventing Yoshi in any meaningful way, but it looks like a good version of that. Yeah, so far. But I think it looks cool with like the transformations. We're seeing Yoshi like gobble up the enemies, then almost use them as allies. Like he's giving them piggyback rides like he does to Baby Mario in different games in the series. So I don't know. I think I like the art style a lot. I think Yoshi's New Island was ugly. It was so hideous to look at. And this game, I think, looks really nice.
Yeah. It's fine. It'll be fine. Kids will like it. I'm actually more interested in this because of the encyclopedia part and like collecting things and being a scientist.
You just want a physical mystery book.
I do want a physical mystery. That was a big miss on that one. I want one that his mustache just goes.
I feel like it's a little bit of a bummer, man, because like I don't know, when I was a kid, Yoshi's Island was just an all-time platformer, and that game was challenging. It's beautiful to look at, and it really evokes the Super Mario like ethos of challenge and platforming. And it just seems weird that it's been watered down over the years of. Yoshi is, for lack of a better way of, I think you said it perfectly, Logan. It's a kid-forward platformer, and I don't think you need to make things simple for children. I think you can make a challenging game, and I think that by making something challenging, it'll incentivize kids to like, oh, I want to get better at it. And I mean, that's literally how Mario has lived the first chunk of its life as a platformer, and I don't really understand why they've made it like, oh, press the A button to jump, and you want to jump on top of this. Like, Nintendo, why are you telling me these things? You used to show me these things. Just let me just play the game. So I like the art style. It just looks too easy, and that feels like a bummer to say. And sure, it's for kids, but you can give kids challenging stuff. That's fine.
Well, I think it's because Yoshi's the most boring Nintendo character who has like absolutely nothing going on.
But he's going to be a central point, I would assume, of the Mario movie. And, spoilers for the Mario movie, but the post-credits teaser showed Yoshi's egg hatching. So, like, there's all this synergy, but it all feels so milquetoast in comparison. So, I don't know. Maybe the game's going to be hard, and maybe this was just a bad showcase, but it doesn't look like it.
No, I don't think it's going to be hard. I think it's going to be exactly what it looks like. But I think it looks good. Like, I think that if a game is going to be about being like easy for kids and just fun and cute, you need a good art style, which I think this has. Like, I love Yoshi's animation, the flutter jump.
Very good.
Like the low
Very
frame rate,
Wonder-esque.
like when he's fluttering. Yeah, I think it looks great. So I think that that's what you need to nail. It also needs a good soundtrack. Like the last couple Yoshi's Island games had really terrible soundtracks. So please just get that right. Like Yoshi's New Island on 3DS sounds like you handed a toddler a bunch of instruments and they just went crazy for an hour. And
they composed
the soundtrack.
Logan, they composed it in Wii Music. Give them some credit.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So I'm optimistic for this. Yeah, it's not the big kind of flagship announcement people want, but Nintendo Directs have stuff like this. And I think this is a cool one. No date, though. That's out spring 2026. Let's hit some of the other first-party announcements that happened throughout this thing. Let's see. We have Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, got a new trailer. No release date for that one either. Still just spring 2026. But Seth, you said you revisited your 3DS Island. This is just looking like a really fun follow-up to that game.
It looks so much like better. I mean, if you go back to the original, you will be surprised how it will suck you in within like 5 minutes of replay. You'll be like, oh, that's right. I love this weird, absurd, bizarre, hilarious. Like, I mean, it's not unintentionally hilarious. It's designed to just be weird, but the sort of interactions that you have are just so funny and delightful. Like, I forgot that the me I made for my wife ran away with a character named Weenie Macaduviac. So it was like, Brandy and Weenie Macaduviac are in love. And it hurts so bad. But this just looks like everything I would want for a follow-up to that weird, silly game that is now kind of impossible to like capture footage of. We were going to do like a whole feature on it, but it's like, oh, wait, how do we how do we capture footage from the 3DS? We don't have that device anymore. It got thrown away to e-waste like 4 years ago. So I'm excited.
Yeah, it looks awesome. Like just really funny, and like the characters building relationships now with each other that are actually tracked. Like it used to be like, oh, they fall in love and they have a date on the roof, but it's all very simple. But this is like they hang out and they're acquaintances now. It's just more so building into that kind of me ant farm that Tomodachi Life is. I think it looks great.
A 3D island instead of like just like a static image of an island that you sort of move around with your cursor. Like it's more, and it just looks so stupid. I can't wait for this dumb game. I'm so excited. Look at that.
What are we looking at there? And then this presentation had the really cute moment where Yoshiaki Koizumi, the old Mario director, was hosted a lot of this direct, and it showed like 10 of his Miis dropping out of a tree, and it was just like a perfect representation of what this game is.
And then it cuts to the next frame and he just like walks on like a robot, and it never addresses any of it. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's a nice showcase that Nintendo does have a sense of humor that I think is often missing. I think we get glimpses of it, even though he's not Nintendo, through Sakurai. I feel like that's the type of like mentality that I like when Nintendo adopts. It feels very self-aware and indulgent in a way I really appreciate.
Yeah. Yes, that's a cool one. This is a Switch 1 game. They didn't announce a Switch 2 edition or anything. This is just straight up Switch 1 game that'll be backwards compatible on Switch 2. Also, Rhythm Heaven Groove was a no-show. That's another 2020
that's
Switch
right.
1 game. Did not show up. Neither did Splatoon Raiders, which they teased earlier this year. That was a no-show as well. And the Duskbloods, also not here. But there's plenty more directs in the months to come. Let's talk about the big one that closed the show. It was Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, and this is coming in 2026. This is the first mainline Fire Emblem since Engage, which was almost 3 years ago now. So it's been a little bit. We got this like Coliseum vibes from this. Jada, you predicted a Fire Emblem. What'd you think of this?
I absolutely loved it. I loved seeing the Coliseum. The combat looks traditional classic Fire Emblem, which, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And the music that they played during this trailer was just chef's kiss. I love the character design that they've shown so far. Looked like that might have been potentially Byleth on the throne at the end, or another Three Houses character.
The name, like the spirit that was with it.
Yeah, the spirit, not Byleth specifically, but the spirit that was there.
Yeah.
Basically with Byleth the whole time. So it'll be interesting to see how these stories kind of weave together. I also love the dinosaurs. And was he riding like, what was he on right there?
Like an ostrich type.
Yeah.
Emu.
But yeah, it looked like an emu or an ostrich. I'm like, okay, Fire Emblem, give me some new animals, some new unit types. I'm all for that. Like, expand. This looks great. And and we know it's 2026, so not incredibly far away. We got a release year, which is better than we've gotten for other games on their first reveal from Nintendo.
Yeah.
So yeah, very excited for this one.
I'm very curious to see what the kind of what the gimmick is, for lack of a better way of putting it. You know,
no, for sure.
Three Houses was like semi-dating sim, and you know, introducing that 3D open space that you can explore the hub area. Engage was more focused around just straight up combat, back-to-back combat. So I'm curious to see what this is. As weird timing, as someone who just got back from a guided tour of the Roman Colosseum, it feels like serendipitous that this gets announced. So I'm curious if the gimmick is that, you know, there's going to be like some sort of random element for every encounter, or maybe there's, you know, in this one everyone has a mount, and in this one there's rock formations or whatever. So I'm curious to see what the cherry on top is of what the twist of combat is. But the thing that has me excited is just the moment to moment. Again, nobody has played this game, but just seeing them navigate the menus and actually engage with units, it just looks very crunchy, and
I see what you did with it. The Engage little drop there, Nick. I wonder if they're going to have the calendar system to where like every, you know, month there's a big match in the Coliseum, a big tournament in the Coliseum. Is that kind of be maybe their hook, where it's all around this massive tournament and it's centered around this Coliseum? Obviously, well, not obviously, but I predict there'll be some other bigger stakes story event that will come into play, cascading the world into a war like it usually does in most Fire Emblem games. But time will tell on this one.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling this one. I don't know why. It's
because you're a checkers man, Seth, and this is for chess fans.
Oh well, I mean, I think I love that. Like, it just looks like an anime that you can play. There's not a single character showing their navel, which I think is going to be hurting its sales, because I think a lot of I say this as a
no, you're not wrong.
I'm also not like Three Houses and Engage. I think there's a lot of husbandus and waifus in there for people, and it doesn't look like there's any of that really going on right now. So
you underestimate the children, Seth.
Yeah, I mean, Engage was the first Fire Emblem game that like really got me. Three Houses I played and I enjoyed, but mostly I just wanted to be part of the zeitgeist at the time, because that's all anyone was doing. We were all locked in our houses, and everyone was just on like social media being like, "Oh, I had a tea party with Ronaldo," or whatever. Like, and but yeah, we'll see. Dinosaurs are sweet. Everybody loves dinosaurs. Yeah, emus are cool. We'll see. I like Rome.
Feel about skeleton swords though.
You know what? That skeleton sword is actually like extremely sick, and then it like shoots like spikes come out of it. So yeah, we'll see. I'm not a Fire Emblem guy, but I'll give it a shot. I always do.
Yeah, I think I like this announcement a lot. I think that it's nice to see just classic franchises getting their sequels to their Switch games, and that's what this is. And I think the Roman influence seems really cool. Like, Fire Emblems are always influenced by a different region, and it's cool to see in this reveal trailer what that one is. I think the Colosseum's a cool pick, and Fire Emblem games are always baseline very good. Like, there's never a Fire Emblem game that's like bad. There's a baseline of quality from this series that it's going to hit. And I think my hope for it is that it kind of merges some of the Three Houses and Engage stuff. I like Engage more than Three Houses because of its tactics combat focus. I think the combat is incredible in Engage. Three Houses is a cakewalk. That game is so easy, especially like on normal difficulty. It is a breeze. But so I think they need to bring some of the social stuff from Three Houses that people love with some of the combat chops from Engage, and I think this could be great.
And bonus for this one, potential, we might have seen our first new Smash character in this trailer.
Totally true. Yeah.
No, you mean we saw the first 4 Smash characters?
Yeah.
New Smash characters.
Yeah, exactly. That's Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave coming out sometime in 2026. Okay, love this next announcement. Kirby Air Riders is getting Amiibo, and we see them, and it's Kirby on a Warp Star, and it's Bandana Waddle Dee on the Wing Star from Air Riders, and we're like, the stars look really big, we're saying while watching this, and then they reveal they're swappable. You can swap the characters with the machine that they're riding on, and they said there's going to be more to come. This is an awesome use of Amiibo, 11 years in, that we've never seen.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like Smash Brothers, where you could train your Amiibo in fights, and they would progress, and they would learn your kind of tactics and fighting style, and you could fight against them to train them more. And there's like Amiibo tournaments that popped up for Smash where people would just bring their Amiibo and compete with their Amiibos. So it'll be interesting to see how that works with Air Riders. I think this is also a great way for Nintendo to combat maybe a smaller community that may be in Air Riders long term compared to something like a Mario Kart that usually has a longer tail, just because you'll have your Amiibos that you can practice with and play against. And if you don't have any friends online, you can play against your Amiibos. Your Amiibos are your friends.
Yeah, I have long since stopped caring about the actual in-game function of these, and they're just cool Nintendo collectibles. And just from that standpoint, these are two of the coolest they've ever done. And I'm excited to see
for sure
what machines and characters they add next, like a DDD on like the Shadow Star or something like that. Like, I think this is cool. Seth, deals man, I need a price prediction. I think they're going to be expensive.
I think they're going to be like $59.99.
I think they're going to be 49. I think they're going to be $50.
I think you're wrong. I think they're going to be $59.99. Each.
I hope not.
How much is the Donkey Kong and Paulina?
It's $39.
30.
So yeah,
oh, 30. Oh, I thought
that one's 30. Street Fighter ones are 39.
At least 10 to 20.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, this one will be obscenely expensive, and I still am all in for it now. Like this has actually got me. I was gonna play Kirby Air Riders regardless, but this has got me like very excited because I love having stupid stuff, and this is stupid. And yeah, Skylanders are back, baby. All the kids who grew up playing Skylanders are now like entering the workforce, and they're gonna start having disposable income soon, and they're gonna be buying stuff like this to relive their youth, which they swear was better than it is today.
Depending on their price, I may pick them up. I've been really against this increased price point on the amiibos, just because of world stuff. But if they're decently priced, I may pick them up. I'm happy I'm not the biggest Kirby fan in the world. Like I love my dude Kirby, but definitely not in my top 5 for Nintendo franchises. So I'm okay with missing on these amiibos if they're overly priced.
Yeah, it was a bad direct for amiibo collectors' wallets because we had these,
That is true.
and we had the Mario Galaxy ones. And wasn't there another one or
It was the Metroid.
Metroid? Okay, well, let's go there now.
Let's talk
okay,
about
Metroid Prime 4. We got the release date we wanted. It's coming December 4th. Amiibo are coming earlier, like on December 6th or November 6th or something.
November
like that.
6th, strangely, yes.
For
I saw
one of them, I think is November 6th, and then the others are like December.
Yeah,
20th
like
or
launch day.
something.
I think Silex is the launch day. But this is weird. We saw this. Samus is getting onto like a motorbike.
Kira motorcycle,
and-
yeah.
Exactly, very Akira. And driving through open fields that look such a way.
Wide
At
open.
first, I thought this was some AA Metroid driving spin-off, not Metroid Prime 4.
It's going to be called the Metro Cycle.
Oh, I don't like that.
And now seeing it again, I am still
Like this is not a
loving-
flattering frame, unfortunately.
Yeah.
No.
Especially when we had something like Tears of the Kingdom, which had just so much more stuff in the world.
Yeah.
It's
I think the fact that we haven't gotten a dedicated Nintendo Direct for Metroid Prime 4 has me concerned that Nintendo's treating this differently.
No, I think.
Go ahead, Seth.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think we have like a November Direct that's all about Metroid Prime 4, which is why that I think that's the main reason why they didn't show very much this one. Is like they've got a big Direct planned to go over all the stuff. But as far as the motorcycle, I thought the same. I was like, oh, this is like a spin-off or a game that like holds hands and skips through the daisies with Metroid Prime Beyond. But nope, that was a big empty desert. Where you're on a motorcycle for some reason.
All right, you didn't like the Metro Cycle.
It is a desert. Yeah, it's called, what is it? VD Law is the name of the motorcycle, according to the amiibo. Maybe it's just the fact that it's in a desert that, hey, there's not much to do in a desert, but maybe there's stuff
Here's what I think it is. Here's what I think it is. This is a Switch 1 game. This was developed for Switch 1. Yeah. It has a prettier Switch 2 version, but at its core, Metroid Prime 4 is still a game that had to be built to run on Switch 1.
But so was Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seth, I'm gonna disagree with
Xenoblade
you.
Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like we
X.
have Xenoblade where there's just stuff going on everywhere.
Yeah.
Seth, I don't think there's a direct for this game. I think that we've seen all we see till the launch trailer. And not because they're not confident in it, but because they don't care enough about Metroid, as they've shown time and time again, never making this a centerpiece of their show. This is not a big flagship game to them. They're just putting it out there in December. Some amiibo come along with it. That's nice, just like Metroid Dread and Samus Returns. But like, I don't think this is, to them, a direct worthy game, which is a shame, but I don't think it is.
I'm hoping that these open world moments on the cycle are purely just like zone swapping.
Connective, yeah.
Yes, like I'm hoping the world is big, not in this aspect of like, hey, you can go all these places, but the main, like, let's call them dungeons for lack of a better word, but these main points of interest locations are so like scattered across this planet that you're on that you use the cycle as just merely a means of like getting to that next big location, and then those big locations are still like fully deep and detailed like we have come to expect in older Metroid Prime games. That is my fingers crossed, like optimistic, like hope for this.
I mean, not to be combative, but I don't want that at all. I want these to be fully integrated and realized as part of the interactive world. I mean, I think the beauty of Metroid Prime is that it is almost please take a shot if this is the drinking game, but Dark Souls-esque in the way the world is interconnected and woven together to incentivize you to revisit areas and use your abilities that you unlock later on to revisit and really just uncover all of the secrets that are scattered throughout the world. And when I see an open world, I see possibilities for hidden unlockables, upgrades, power-ups, and things of that nature. And I'm hoping that it's there. I'm hoping it's fully realized and not just something that's tacked on, because that would really bum me out if it was just a transitional area in order to get to the next spot. But I guess we'll see. It's almost here, December 4th.
Yeah.
So I like the armor. I like Samus's armor, so that's a plus.
So yeah, I gotta say, and I hate to say this, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, one of my most anticipated games of the last 8 years, obviously, and a good deal of that excitement has been just like the air was let out of me from this little snippet. I was like, oh, that's not what I want at all. Oh, no.
I do think Metroid games are really hard to show. I still think that this is going to be a great game. I trust in Retro. They really don't make bad games.
Yeah. Ultimately, I do trust that it is a Retro game, but it is a Metroid Prime game. I think, yeah, but the level of excitement that I had before is nowhere near where it was after seeing a giant empty desert that they decided to pan out to show you even more of how empty it was. Why did they use that shot?
It was kind of evoking Pokemon Legends, the Arceus in that open world, where I was like, oh, don't show that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still extremely hyped for this, but I think they just have kind of missed the mark on marketing this game. As Logan said, they just kind of. I don't think it's as far as that they don't care. It's that I think they just are kind of at a loss on how to market this to get it to those Zelda and Mario levels. Yeah. I think has been Nintendo's struggle with Metroid.
You just lean into the fact that it's Alien. It's like an Alien franchise, but a game, and then with the popularity of Alien Earth going on right now, you just lean into that, and Predator's coming out. Just lean into the sci-fi aspect of it.
It's hard to give off vibe in a trailer, because I think Metroid specifically is very vibey in the way that it really doubles down on the loneliness of Samus on an alien planet, and I think that is inherently difficult to showcase in marketing materials because it's supposed to be big and flashy.
I agree.
So like you said, Logan, it's hard to show, and I think Metroid Prime, the original, doesn't really click for people until they get to Phendrana Drifts for the first time, and the music kicks in. So the icy winds hit your visor, and you see Samus's eyes reflected in the visor. That's where Metroid Prime shines, is the moments that you realize Samus is only relying on herself. So, day one. I'll be there day one.
Oh, I'll be there. Look,
for sure. We all will.
All I'm saying is, I'm not as excited as I was before. I was hoping to see something that got me really fired up, and instead I got low-res Akira in a desert.
Yeah. I feel like the play for it, marketing wise, is I think that Nintendo wants to sell that Metroid has action, and that's what's going to get people in. It's an action. It has action. It's not just this detective first-person slow-paced game. So they're like, look, it's motorcycle combat. Unfortunately, it doesn't look that awesome, the motorcycle combat, but I think that's what they're trying every angle. But I agree with you, Jada. It's been marketed very strangely, and I think after 8 years and waiting, and is this going to be Metroid's big break? I think this is going to be a great game, but the answer is no. This is going to be a great Metroid Prime game that Metroid fans love. That honestly, I already saw this in our live chat during this show. Everyone was saying this game's gonna suck. Go play Silk Song instead. That is unfortunately, I think, going to be an online narrative of this thing.
Those people can go do one.
I think they're going to say that about every live stream for the next
they can't
2 weeks.
They can't go in single direct without bringing Silk Song into it, guys. Let's move on, for God's sakes.
So yeah, a weird showing. Last time we saw this, it was Samus has psychic powers. Goodbye. And this time it's Samus rides a motorcycle. Goodbye.
Yeah.
It's just
that's it.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm hopeful for it, but I just think this was another weird.
They should have threw some ramps in there and let Samus bust some tricks with her psychic powers and just flip the bike around. That would have sold me on the bike. Okay, the world's empty, but I can the world is empty, but I can pull off some sweet like flips. Awesome. Let's
Yeah,
go.
hell yeah.
Okay, so there's still more first-party stuff to get to. We have about 8 minutes left before we have to toss to. I can say this now. Sam Claiborne has played the Donkey Kong DLC. We recorded a preview conversation about it yesterday, so stick around. We have 8 minutes left of this segment, and then we're going to toss to that segment with about 15 minutes of impressions on DK Island and Emerald Rush. So let's talk about Age of Imprisonment real quick. Hyrule Warriors got a release date November 6th, less than 2 months away. Another look at this game, and Nick, you noticed that they are teasing an ancient hero.
Yeah, so like one of my biggest gripes with the original Age of Calamity is that I was so excited to explore the war that ultimately destroyed Hyrule in the original Breath of the Wild, but then the game kind of opens with JK, it's an alternate reality, so none of this actually matters, which kind of soured me on Age of Imprisonment. But it does look like this is going to be very important to what actually happened in that original war against Ganon. And one thing that had me a little bit cautious is I like Zelda and I like all of these heroes, but no Link, because Link wasn't around in this time period, was a bit of a bummer. But for those are the people who have played Tears of the Kingdom and done a lot of the optional stuff, you get the outfit of the original hero at the time of this that Link was kind of reincarnated from. And it looks like at the very end there, we get a tease of who that hero is. So not only do we see a new playable Korok character, but also potentially this new ancient hero who we have really no idea who or what they are. So very exciting from a lore perspective, because I'm a lore hound for the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom era Zelda games in general. So this is just exciting to see good stuff. And again, the game looks to be running very well. Age of Calamity did not run particularly well on Switch 1, and I hear it runs better on Switch 2, and Age of Imprisonment looks to continue that trend. I'm excited. I will buy this game.
Yeah, I think it looks great. And I'm on the other side of the fence to you, Nick. I love that Age of Calamity said, whatever, we're just going to tell an alternate timeline story, because Zelda is all about alternate timelines. So I was down for it, because that's what the series is.
Then send it anywhere else. Don't make it tied to Breath of the Wild. Why would you do that?
Okay, sure. But they are saying over and over, this is canon. We heard you. This is canon. So yeah, I think that people are going to be happy with it. Sorry, we're going to rush on to the next thing because I want to talk about Virtual Boy, which is coming to Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh my God.
February 17th, Switch 1 and Switch 2. They're releasing an actual recreation of the Virtual Boy that you can slot your Switch 1 or Switch 2 into, and a cardboard, like Labo-inspired version of it if you don't want to buy the really expensive one. Seth, this was the biggest pop-off moment for us in the Direct, which was crazy.
100, this is nothing. This is what I love about Nintendo. No, you could joke about this and everyone would just be like, haha, funny jokes. This is like an April Fool's thing that we would have done. And then they made it real. And not only did I was freaking out because it's like, oh my God, they're bringing Virtual Boy games to Nintendo Switch Online. That's so cool, because it's impossible to play these. And then, but they're like, oh, by the way, there's a physical ass Virtual Boy that you could drop your Switch into, and you'll be able to buy this if you're a Nintendo Switch Online member. Everything about this is so crazy and so ridiculous and so pointless, and that's why I love it so much, because nobody is clamoring to go back and play Virtual Boy games. Very few people played the Virtual Boy. Very few people owned the Virtual Boy. My friend Jake, it's all he wanted, the year it came out, and he got it for Christmas, and he said he played it once, and then he's like, it might still be in his parents' attic. He's gonna try to find it for me. But this was, for me, the craziest, biggest announcement. Even though I'm not particularly excited to play Virtual Boy games, I just love that this exists, and it's so crazy and so just absurdly hilarious that they're making a Virtual Boy that you can buy to play these games as they were meant to be played. I love this so much. This is the best thing, I think, for me out of the whole Direct, even though I know that the games are going to ultimately be pretty heartbreaking.
Yeah,
I disagree. Wario Land's pretty good for Virtual Boy. I think the 3D perspective Mario game is all right. I think there's some Teleroboxer's pretty fun. I'm excited for this. I think it'll be a thing I don't spend too much time with, but I was gonna make the joke. I was like, oh, are they gonna bring back the Shadow no Yakata, Innsmouth no Yakata, the super rare Virtual Boy dungeon crawling HP Lovecraft game? And sure enough, they showed it in that like here are all the games coming. So yeah, they're
got to get
really
the whole
going,
library on there. There's not
they're
that
putting out
many.
all the stops.
Like half of the entire Virtual Boys library is coming to Nintendo
On
Switch
launch
online.
Oh, 14 over. Oh, it's overtime.
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 Jack Bros, that's another pretty solid game. I believe that features Jack Frost, who would go on to be the mascot of the Shin Megami Tensei series. So like, all right.
Yep. I the collector in me wants this.
Yep.
The realist, how much time am I going to spend with this other gadget? Not so much. It's one of those things where like it looks more appealing than I know I will get use out of this thing. So this may be a thing like, hey, I know Logan picked it up. Next time I'm up in Seattle for PAX, I'm just gonna be like, hey Logan, I'm coming over to play Virtual Boy for like an hour.
Please let me put my forehead where your forehead is.
I'm ridiculously excited. I mean, as someone who loves Nintendo history, obviously so much, this is a library of games I have never played, and I'm sure not that many of them are going to be good. Nick, I agree. I've heard great things about the Wario game, so I'm just so excited to try them all and play them and talk about them on this show. I think that's going to be really fun, and just the most Nintendo weird off the wall thing from this Direct was this. It was fantastic. All right, we have just about a minute left before we have to toss to that segment about Donkey Kong Bonanza's DLC. So Jada, quick 30-second take on Pokemon Poptopia, the new Minecraft Pokemon coming from Koei Tecmo and Nintendo.
Interesting idea. I could see this finding an audience. I mentioned during the show, it kind of gave me vibes of like Dragon Quest Builders kind of energy. We'll see how that kind of plays out. I'm hoping that there's multiplayer to it, so it's not just a solo experience, because I think this style of game really thrives when you're able to play with at least one other friend. So I really hope that they have some other aspects of that for the multiplayer for this. Also, yes, Logan, I think you said it, just very Ditto person, just kind of very
unsettling.
Very
perfect unsettling
word.
Main character in this game.
Yeah. But I mean, my boy, my baby Bulbasaur's there. I love it. I love it. For that.
Yeah, Pokemon just does it all, and now they're doing crafting survival. And that shot they panned out at the end and showed like a Pokemon Center and like a full town they had recreated. I think this game's going to be cool.
Yeah,
it's neat. No date on this one at all, I don't think. Yeah. All right, that brings an end to the live portion of this Nintendo voice chat post show, but don't go anywhere yet because we're about to toss it to Donkey Kong Bonanza DLC impressions. One of the highlights of the Direct, by the way, we didn't talk about it because we have 15 minutes on it coming up, but oh my God, my 10 out of 10 game of the year is getting DLC that looks amazing. But let's go around real quick. Score this Direct out of 10. Nick Lamone.
I'm going to give it an 8.
8 out of 10. Seth?
7.
Jada?
I made 9 predictions and I got, I think, 6 of them right. So I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
Nice.
It doesn't. We don't do that anymore.
I don't care. I make my own rules, Seth. I make my own rules.
I'm going to give it an 8. I thought this was great. It wasn't the, oh my gosh, or world-ending Direct people build it up to be. It's never that. This was a really good show. We talked for an hour and didn't even finish talking about the first-party stuff, let alone the third-party stuff. So come back to Nintendo Voice Chat next Friday. We go live 6 a.m. Pacific with new episodes every Friday morning. We'll talk a lot more about the Nintendo Direct. But thank you, Nick, Seth, Jada. Thanks for hanging out with us live this morning. Going to send it over to my conversation with Sam Claiborne about the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island, and Emerald Rush DLC, which is available today. Logan Plant here with Sam Claiborne, and we just learned that Donkey Kong Bonanza is getting brand new paid DLC, and Sam, you've played it.
I have. I got to play it courtesy of Nintendo, and it is a two-pronged DLC, and there's a lot to go over in it. I very much enjoyed my time with it. I think it's kind of exactly what the end game needed for Donkey Kong Bonanza. And I just want to point out right from the start, you got to beat the game first. So if you want to play this DLC, you should play through the game. And luckily, Logan gave it a 10, so you know it's worth doing.
Yes, it's my game of the year, my favorite game of all time right now. I'm still playing it. I'm over 100 hours in, Sam, in my third playthrough.
Well, so what's your banana count look like at that point?
Oh, well, my first file's at 1,000. My second file, I did a 0 banana run, so I'm at 0.
Okay,
and my
got
third file, I'm doing no transformations.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm at like 600, something like that in my base game, and I was starting to lose steam on it. So that's what this mode is really good for, and I can get into that. But do you want to talk about the island first?
Yeah, so the 2 prongs are DK Island and Emerald Rush. And as you mentioned, you need to beat the game. So this is kind of a bonus DLC post game for Bonanza. Your preview's up now on IGN.com, and you kick it off talking about DK Island, which just sounds like an awesome nostalgic trip.
Yeah, and so you kind of noticed, Donkey Kong's on an adventure in this game, so you don't have that kind of rooted, like, where is Donkey Kong's, like, native island? Well, you do see it in the nostalgia area. What's it called? It's called
Nostalgia Country.
Nostalgia Country, yeah. Great level, which is a 2D Donkey Kong Country throwback that it kind of comes out of nowhere in Bonanza. But this is an actual world, so it's I would call it a layer, but I don't think it is because it's just Donkey Kong's island, right? It's not like some kind of undersea area. But it is recreating, I think, what you first saw when you played Donkey Kong Country, which is that, cliff facade with Donkey Kong's face in it. There's a couple of nods to that world. There's a Donkey Kong treehouse. All the characters are just out and about by that treehouse. Diddy and Dixie and Cranky. And then Squawks makes a return. There's a pirate ship out in the bay. There's a DK Bongo's island. There's a lot to discover, and you can destroy it all because this is Bonanza after all.
Awesome. So how do you kind of, I guess, treading lightly on spoilers, how do you get there? Like you mentioned in your preview, Void Kong is involved with this. What's up with DK Island?
So it's interesting. So first of all, just the road to actually unlocking that is that it's announced to you by any of the elders when you go on that, because post game you go on I'll try to keep spoilers to a minimum, I guess. Well, this is in-game content, so just be aware of that. You have to go back and talk to the elders, and they give you some kind of super hard quests in the post game. While they give those to you, they tip you off that this is now available to take the elevator to. Is that what it's called? Elevator?
Yeah,
teleport.
That's right.
Teleport.
Yeah, it's all the same. Elevator,
I'm just thinking of all the eel
teleport.
puns that they use in the game. Anyway, so you use the eels to just get to this layer now. And when you do that, you also find out that Void Kong is there, and he's there to recruit you as a Void Co. employee. And that's the other mode. That's Emerald Rush. But you can just freely explore this island. Now, remember, at the end game, there's bananas to find in all the layers, Banandium gems. And then there's also still, you can still purchase them. And that's how you fill out your end ones, right? You still have to do like in Mario Odyssey, purchasing the moons. So you can do that still, but they don't add like Banandium gem puzzle things like that. The purpose of this island is like exploration, nostalgia. And then there's also this big layered mode on it. Now that mode is also in other layers. Like you can unlock it for these other layers. It kind of transforms them into layers that can do this mode. It's not all of them, because some of those layers are like a transitional layer and stuff like that, right? But these kind of core layers have that. You also, interestingly, there's a little like Easter egg where you can, in the race, if you're just playing through this game now after this update, that allows you to get this DLC. Apparently there's a hint at this in the race level, in the race layer.
Really?
So yeah, I thought that was
that's
interesting.
cool.
So we'll have to all check that out and see what that is.
Yeah, that's super cool. That's something I felt a little bit disappointed in the racing layer, which is where Diddy and Dixie show up, that they didn't go more all in with some of the old Kong stuff. So this seems like a really perfect addition.
Yeah, exactly. And so, yeah.
Cool. Well, let's talk about Emerald Rush, which we were talking about a bit before the show, and it sounds very complicated to explain. This is a new like high score chasing mode where everything kind of changes in these layers.
Yeah, so the first thing to know about this is that your skill set at this in this mode is taken away. And so what you're doing in this mode is you do a series of goal-based rounds in which the goals are based on collecting emeralds, which is a replacement for Banandium, almost as good in Void Kong's opinion. And what you have to do is you have to go out and figure out ways to get this in a time limit. So like in 100 seconds, you have to get 500 emerald bar filled, right? So in that time, you have some options. You can just go mine emerald veins. There's like Banandium veins. Like there's just the same idea. You can just like go nuts and like dig through the ground, but you don't have the skills. You don't even have your transformations. So as you play, you have to go hit what look like vanadium gems and fossils and other things to unlock perks and skills and your old skill set, and then even your transformation. So whenever the elephant transformation appears, I would always go for that tactically, because
It's the
then you
best
can
one.
start stacking, and I'll talk about these in a second, perks to do like a treasure chest based perks to get a lot of, you know, gems or emerald out of treasure chests, or just out of veins or digging or whatever. And then the elephant's really good at that, right? Because you just go in the area, you just vacuum it all in, you know, and then you start learning the island that's new in this, and you can know where sources of things are. And so that's really helpful. So when you go back to other islands, you actually know that area a lot better. And you know, like, oh, I can just go like grind in this area. If I only have 10 seconds left, you can use immediate fast travels by map each round, 3 of them, to warp around, or you can turn those into a barrel and just shoot at the thing, which is kind of more fun.
Oh, cool.
But you can immediately fast travel in this round. So you have to kind of tactically plan the round. You want me to get into that?
Yeah. Does it feel like
Okay.
really frantic? Like you're rushing
does.
around really fast to do all
It feels,
this?
I kind of compared it to the Mario Kart mode. You'll have to remind me of the name of that mode, even though I just
the
remember my
Knockout
brain is
Tour.
mush after writing all this. Yes, Knockout Tour, because there's round-based checks. So if you don't make your round, you're kicked out. Like, that's it. So your round-based checks in this are like quantity. So even though you're aiming at maybe other goals, like getting your elephant skill back, you still need to get to that 100 emerald mark. And by the way, if you go over it, it actually carries over to the next mode. So if you do a lot
cool.
of great stuff, that's going to be helpful. But then the checkpoints become really high, and that's where perks come in. So perks are every time you hit a fossil, and there's a few other times this happens, you get to choose, it'll shuffle a perk system up. And it'll be like, one would be like, every time you surf, you gain emeralds. Every time you find a chest, you gain emeralds. Every time you complete a challenge, you get emeralds. If you keep choosing the same ones, they start stacking. So by round 8, you're going to have it like a 10x or 100x multiplier, something insane on some
cool.
rote activity that in the beginning you should be aiming for. That's the only way you're going to beat these modes, because you have to plan them out. Like, this island, it has a lot of veins, so I should go for that, would be a tactic. So the perks are important to stack, important to plan out, and can really save your butt by the end of them. Now, the challenges. So you can also aim for challenges. They pop up almost like a world event while this is happening. And I know by now I'm starting to sound like just a crazy person explaining things to you.
No,
But-
this makes sense.
But so instead of just going nuts and vacuuming everything up, maybe your tactic is, I'm just going to do the world events. The world events are get as fast as you can to the beach where these 3 monsters are and kill them. It might be something simple like that. One of them was really funny. It was High Five Dixie Kong. You have to know where Dixie Kong is. She happens to be by the tree house, and you have to get up there and high five her. It's pretty cute.
That is so cool. It sounds like it's reminding me a little bit of like a Kirby Air Rider City Trial, like where these things happen and you go to them, or even like an Elden Ring Night Rain where you're rushing
Yes.
around trying to improve yourself as much as you can. It sounds really cool.
That's a really good comparison, actually. And I think that and just in terms of like kind of like quantity and effect on the game, it's kind of like the Bowser's Fury added onto, where it's just like, whoa, this is like a whole game, kind of grafted on to what you're doing. It's not comparable to Odyssey's DLC, which was Luigi's gonna hide a balloon and then you need to find it, or actually,
Not very good.
That was actually a multiplayer thing where people hide them and hide and seek. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's just limited, right? And this is a kind of a large scope that scales in 2 ways. You unlock more levels to do it in, and then also you unlock levels of difficulty, and those go very high. Like, I think the point is to provide kind of a very in-depth challenge.
Well, so there is going to be an end to this content, though. There's like a highest level of difficulty for each layer this is included in.
Yep, and then there's also unlockables, and I did see gear in that unlockables list. So like, there's
cool.
Sounds like, and by the way, you can equip whatever you unlocked in the base game before this. So like, that actually matters, right? Because in the base game you might be equipping shorts and a tie that might be doing something that doesn't matter. But in this, like, you might actually need to swim fast because you don't have that skill to surf on the water anymore, and you got to get around the island. Like, there's like things like that to consider.
This sounds like a really great fit for what this game is, because two
I
of my
love the
favorite
Night Rain
things.
comparison, by the way. That's
Like, it seems like that almost roguelite, but not super, but like it kind of fits into that vein of starting from nothing and building yourself up. And I think my favorite part about Bonanza is DK's moveset. I think he's so great to control, and there's so many high level techniques that people have figured out in the 2 months since this game came out. Like, just when you pick up a chunk, you can do like quadruple jumps off of it if you know the right button inputs. And it seems like this mode is going to be able to let advanced players really access that skill ceiling that Donkey Kong has and just kind of go nuts with the destruction and stuff. So it seems like a really great fit.
Yeah, I was extremely impressed. I had fun. I can't wait to play more of it. And like this is, at the very least, I think just it's so cool to see the connection to the original Donkey Kong stuff. Like, but to connect it to the core, SNES 64 retro era, and I mean that as the company Retro, who took over from Rare. It just feels like there's a through line that's being recognized here in a more prominent way than was in the base game, which I think for me is very appealing.
Yeah, that's really neat, because we've talked about this before. Jungle Beat was the last time Nintendo internally made a DK game, and that game tried to be like not Rare at all. They ignored that Rare games even existed. Like, it's totally its own thing. So to see Bonanza embracing DK history so much is really awesome. So thanks so much for sharing, Sam. Sounds great.
Absolutely, it was my pleasure.
Well, that is the end of our big live episode of Nintendo Voice Chat covering today's Nintendo Direct. Before I let you go, a little bit of housekeeping. If you're looking for something to play right now that helps support a great cause, head over to Humble. Live now through October 7th. Grab 8 incredible games for just $14.99, including WWE 2K25, Destiny 2 Legacy Collection 2025, The Plucky Squire, and Return to Monkey Island. Every purchase supports Team Rubicon, a veteran-led humanitarian organization that unites military veterans, first responders, and civilians to deliver aid where it's needed most. By joining in, you're not just building your library, you're helping communities recover and rebuild. And that is our episode of Nintendo Voice Chat in the books. We're here every Friday with audio wherever you get your podcasts and a video version on YouTube and IGN.com. Next week on NVC, the big Hollow Knight Silksong show. Tom Marks has finished it. He's deciding the final number on his score right now. We'll dive deep into Silksong next week. Sam, you're playing it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can't stop playing it, or else I'll never find my way back.
Yeah, okay. Okay, make of that what you will. That's it for this week. Thank you so much, Sam. Thank you for Tayo for working behind the scenes. Thank you for listening. That's all the time I've got. I got to get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS. We'll be back next week with more Nintendo Voice Chat.